What is up, punters and dribblers? Welcome back to another Rugby League Nerd Out. Tom and Eddie, and we got Timmy in the Roo. Is that light blocking you still there? Just as we come here for the Roosters Manly game, move that back.
Thanks, mate.
We're all here to watch Manly fuck the Roosters in the arse consensually, but still they're going to do it. At the SCG of all places, gentlemen, thank you very much. It's wonderful to have you back. Also, unlike a night where we can be naughty boys, you know, where it's like there's not the fear of swearing on the radio.
Oh, mate, we wouldn't miss a Northern Eagles game for
Hey,
our life,
mate.
You know?
Now, you're a big Roosters fan, aren't you, Guru? So this will be a nice bias.
He's returned with the ace. I like that.
Yeah. So just if you didn't know who he went for, he goes for the Roosters. He likes to keep it quiet. If he's going to talk mad shit, then
He's going to get hit.
he's going to get hit.
It could be anything here, boys. Josh Wong. Scott's boy, too. One of yours.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an omen.
But he's a Rooster.
Yeah, but it's an omen.
It's
just a tickle. Just a tickle. And it's my, it's I've got
Is it an any time or a firstie?
I've got
Whatever you do, you're going to do it quick, boys.
Well, I've got a reunion.
Shit.
I've got a reunion tomorrow, so that reeks of omen.
Yeah, it does. Damn it. God damn you, Guru. I'm on something just... There we go. Sorry,
A
guys.
Scott's reunion. How many collars do you have to wear to that?
Listen, mate, they want you in triples, but listen,
You may have missed it, Eddie. We're underway here. Quick clock check. Oh, good start. I'm loving Matt Lodge. I'm not going to lie. That's changing this TV, David. Fuck. Matt Lodge for the Seagulls is great. Quick clock check. 39, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 39, 40. So who have you guys got again
Nat
in this
Butcher's
game?
left.
Nat Butcher's left.
Nat Butcher's on the left side.
So what are you talking? We talking Supercoach? We talking punt?
So, well, let's maybe get to punts first. Let's be honest. Some Richard punts.
So I was hanging out to get whoever the hell was running at Josh Schuster because he's having his troubles in defence. Let's call it what it is. And didn't know if it was going to be Nat Butcher or Guru's boy Josh Wong. Turns out now that it is Nat Butcher, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah,
It's
he's on
Nat
the left
Butcher.
side, so he'll be marking on the
So
right too.
my bets aren't going to say it, but it's a bit too late now. But a sneaky one on Nat Butcher. But I went Jason Saab first try scorer,
Yeah,
boys.
you can't
change it now.
say, hey, bet on Nat Butcher. Well, you could technically.
live-
if got a
you can
call.
live
No, you
punt,
can live
yeah.
bet. That's true.
You got to get on the blower, though.
Yeah, it's an effort, isn't it?
It is an effort. They were the glory days back in the day when you could go on there and make your live bets.
The Wild Wild West.
I had a theory back in the day. You know, it was a real grey area for punting where bookies were working things out, punters were working things out, and it was thrown back to about 2012. Benny Barber was going absolutely ham, and there was a small window there where there was like about a half a second delay. You know how they locked the markets up.
Yes.
And Barber would score every time the doggies made a bust. So basically, if they're coming out of their own end, the bookies wouldn't freeze the market. So as soon as someone would go through, probably David Stagg, you have like even half a second to go bang and get on Ben Barber because you know he'll be there and support and he'll score before they shut the market, and you'd get him at $10 next try scorer.
That's what the Nerd Out's all about. That really fucking
Niche dribbling.
Niche.
Oh, hold on.
Vega.
Kelma Tuolangi there. Good run. And a 10
Six again. Six again. Boys are rolling.
Similar to Timmy's story, one of my favourite ones used to be, probably around the same period, they used to offer next goal to be converted.
Oh.
So converted would be about $1.40, not converted would be about $2.80. So if you picked a game with a couple of dribbler goal kickers, if they just missed every second or third, you were up. It used to be fantastic. So you used to be praying that they'd score out on the sting. And when they did, thanks for coming. It was unreal.
I never really punted either before when you could bet on like player props and shit, like meters and all that sort of stuff. Like,
Dude, you want to talk Wild West?
I yearn for those days.
Player prop
Go
markets.
Matt Lodge, good run. Who's he giving that into? Is that Sipley? I'm a big Sipley guy. I don't know about you.
Mount. Well, Mount Paseka, but Mount Sipley as well. Going left.
Oh!
Brad Parker.
What are your thoughts on the fifth tackle decision to play short to Brad Parker?
Well,
Schuster's just warming into it, eh?
Listen, Tim,
what do I think, Timmy?
Tim?
I think that expect the unexpected when you're playing the league.
Timothy, I actually wasn't even aware of the tackle count myself, so if I'm not aware of it, how can I expect Schuster to be?
It's on the ref.
You could argue, though, that showing a bit of belief in your players and your cattle is the way to sort of inspire greatness, you know? So Brad Parker, fifth tackle option, you know, probably 15, 20 metres out, crash ball. That's pumping him up for the rest of the game.
It feels straight out of the Canberra Raiders handbook, to be perfectly honest with you.
Old Lindsay Collins looks like he got a head knock.
That head cannot take too many knocks, just quietly.
No, he got knocked, and then from Mount Sipley, and then looked like he was trying to then make it look like it was a shoulder injury. But thank God for the eagle-eyed cameraman.
So what, boys, I had a look last week, and you probably would have noticed more than me, but when Mount Paseka got injured, I had a look through his numbers this year. Good God, he's been on fire.
Yeah, he's been in some good form this year, which is good because we needed Mount Paseka to start believing. I don't think he knew he was a mountain.
Someone had to buy him a mirror.
Yes. Yeah. He really needed to. It's like he's like a dog that's scared of a mouse.
I think what got him over the line is Tom and I. We had a bit of a yarn to the climbing community, to the alpinists out there, and said, "Listen,
start climbing this kid.
Start climbing this kid. Make him believe.
Yeah.
Bring your ropes. Bring your fucking
carabiners.
Bring your carabiner.
Who's on belay for this cunt? Start climbing him."
and the day he started getting good, honest Australian climbers getting up his shaft.
Well, I think that Alex Darnold free soloed him, and he was like, "Oh fuck, I am."
Alex Honnold.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, he free soloed his shaft in half a day, and the rest was history.
You've got to be out of climbing buzzwords, surely. that was rapid fire.
You'd be shocked, mate. If it was up to us, we'd be fucking talking climbing all day.
Oh, shit.
Now, we playing finals footy or what? Just tonight decide it?
Well, it certainly goes a long way. We think we've got to beat these. We've got to beat the Roosters.
Warriors away. Warriors away. We've got to win. Ooh. Obviously, we've got to win this. I think realistically, we've got to win 4 of the 5. We've got Penrith. So
the Penny Panthers, so put a line through that.
But Warriors away, I think the week after Penrith.
What the fuck was wrong with that? There was nothing wrong with that.
Sorry? Dogs, Tigers, fucking, wipe the floor. Who's the 5th team? Okay.
Oh, wouldn't that be...
I thought there was 5
No, well,
games.
so this game, Roosters.
Oh, sorry.
Wouldn't that be poetic? Round 27, beat the Tigers to play finals. Luke Brooks slots a field goal to win it in Golden Point to kick you out of the finals, then he joins you the next year.
Oh, no!
No, he's out. He's well out.
Great fucking tackle there from Hamole.
Now,
who was it?
Obviously, the 10-year anniversary of the Roosters' premiership victory.
Well,
do you recall Daniel Tupou using David Williams as a stepladder to score?
Well, listen, I will say this. Wolfman, friend of the show.
Yeah, friend of the show. So we're not going to talk ill of the Wolf.
I won't speak ill of the Wolf, but Wolf, by his own admission, not his best game of rugby league. Just wasn't.
We also got ripped off, but again, I'm not an English cricketer, so I'm not going to complain.
What, the forward pass?
Wolfman also
scored
very
in that
worthy
game.
of a follow.
Yes,
Instagram. Good stuff.
he is.
Likes Wolves.
Loves Wolves.
Shock high.
No,
Shocking.
legit, Wolf fan.
So a
though.
friend of ours has been to his house. She may or may not have, little
Chonged him.
kiss.
Back in the day.
No, I think it was a little French kiss.
Sorry.
And went over to Wolfman's house. Wolves everywhere. Statues
Apparently.
of wolves.
We never asked
photos of
him.
wolves.
He may tell a different story, but I believe her.
But you trust
Of course I do.
the girl in question.
Yes, I do. The lady.
Wolfman dated... What was her name? The Olympic swimmer? Was it Steph Rice? Was that her name?
Bullshit.
Did he really? Dave, can you check
Dave,
Wolfman's dating history,
Don't
please,
get
for
that
us all
wrong,
to...
because Steph Rice is one of the greats.
Yeah, I think when he was going through the pink beard phase, I'm pretty sure he was dating Stephanie Rice.
Shout out to the pink beard phase of Wolfman. Him and Glenn Stewart, pink beards in Origin. I don't know.
Matt Lodge.
Wow, well done, Wolfie.
Matt Lodge ACL test there.
No, fuck, he's still on the field though, isn't he?
Well, he's just getting his test and he's on his backside, so
Jesus Christ.
he looks sore as well.
Now, boys, I've made a bold move in...
Fuck!
Oh, no.
Oh, that's fucked.
He's gutted as well.
That's fucked.
He's been good, Matt Lodge.
He has been good.
For us, at
yeah,
least.
Yeah, that's fucked for us.
I don't
for
think you
him.
like playing for the Chooks. That's
Well, they're a shit
that's a
club.
ledge.
Sorry, Rue, you were saying
I was
something
just
there.
thinking Gerbo could play 160 minutes now.
He could.
Lodge gone.
He's going to
Yeah.
get through some
I
work.
made
tell
a
you what.
bold decision this week, boys, because I have so much...
Oh, look at him go.
I have so much belief in the Manly Seagulls and their
Thank you, mate.
defence
Yep.
that I have rested Joey Manu from
Yes.
my Supercoach team
Oh,
this week.
really?
So
That's what he
my
wanted.
big point of difference this week.
Okay, and who'd you bring in for Joey as I have a testy
I've brought in...
Sub,
Go,
go,
so.
Sub.
Oh, okay.
That's a nudge. Get him.
Oh, in goal.
Get him back in. Yes. Great work, Sabi.
Boys are here
That's
to play.
good. That's real good.
Who do you bring him in? Who do you bring in for Manu?
So I've rested him this week, which means I actually brought into my team this week Dane Gagai. A very underrated season, the Gags.
Yeah, you
So underrated he wasn't picked for Origin.
I know, which actually turned out to be a pretty good fucking decision, though. Right?
Gagai and KP, neither picked for Origin, probably both having their best Supercoach seasons as of yet. Freak.
Out.
I wonder what an Origin. Have you ever done that on the show? Picked an Origin side or a Kangaroo side based on?
Yeah, it sort of
Supercoach
pops up
points?
every year. Yeah, it's never as entertaining as you think, but
Right.
it's good to do occasionally.
Well, I thought you'd be fucking gagging for something like that. No.
It's one of the what's it the equivalent of? You know, like those bits of content you see pop. Oh, the Tigers 17, they let go.
Oh, every year.
Yeah.
It's similar.
Did
to
you
that.
hear they let go of Pappenhausen?
It's funny
Like,
you say that because we looked it up once and it's never as good as you think.
Never. That's
You're
exactly what I'm saying.
You have in your head that it's like some fucking all-time stud squad.
Yeah, but now that we're on it, it's not bad either.
It's not bad, but it's not worthy of an annual.
No, you do it once and then we don't talk about it again.
Yeah, it's all fun and games too. You've got Anthony LaFranchi and Chris Hyington in your back row, and then you're like, doesn't translate all the time, does it?
No.
Well, you start with Tedesco and you're like, geez, that's pretty good, and then it gets progressively
The other one is the best 13 of just players that drove to Canberra and turned around and came back. That's always a cracker.
Who's that?
It's a pretty star-studded squad. Just want to run us through. Also starts with Tedesco.
Yeah, also known as the Immortals.
Are you going to get Luai? Do you want Luai?
I'll tell you who I want more than anyone in the world.
Who?
Sam Walker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get that.
The Raiders our attack is so unexciting, uninspired. There's no X
Much like the
factor.
town itself, with the greatest respect.
Much like the town itself, yeah. A bunch of toilers, nothing exciting about them. They turn up, they do a job, it's effective, it doesn't go too far. But Sammy Walker is the X factor that we need. We've got Jack White and money to go. We've signed New South Wales Blues 19s player to come in. So he's a young fella. What's his name? Guru? Ethan. There was 4 Ethans in that game.
There's about
confused.
17
the Origin game.
Saunders or one of them.
There's Ethan Saunders you've signed, who's the halfback,
Yeah,
and
Saunders.
Ethan Strange, who's the 5'8".
Great last name.
Yeah.
Saunders and Strange,
Go,
half
Sub.
and 5.
Go, Sub.
Oh,
But
So,
I reckon Sammy Walker would just reinvent us.
Are they looking to let him go?
Who?
The Roosters.
No, I just want him.
okay, cool.
But do you-
Yeah,
no, but
I
they're
want
also,
I want
like-
05 Joey, mate.
But they dropped him also. He's coming back soon. They probably won't play him again. It's like, well, we'll cherish him.
I don't know if you'd say Walker's on the outside, but you wouldn't say he's on the inside.
No,
No.
God, no.
Oh, Kelma, good run.
I thought you might have been hearing whispers potentially.
No, I just want him.
What about a Guru tweet? Guru, you got any birdies?
A couple
just
of
fucking
birdies
tweeting
getting around. Hey, we've got a bit of mail for you.
Dump it on us, mailman.
What did we speak about before? A young fella, Ty Munro, he's going to be playing for South Sydney tomorrow,
Yeah.
which will see Tane Milne, closely related to Tane Moon, move
Also
into the
close
middle.
brother of
Tane Milne move into the middle.
Nice, good.
what's the moon? The moon
Staring
from
at
the
me
NRL.
blankly.
What was the moon that used to play in the NRL?
You mean Leon Bott?
No,
Joel Moon.
Joel
Joel
Moon.
Moon. Joel Moon.
Joel Moon.
Not
Had a
Sailor
blank.
Moon.
Drew a blank.
No, not Sailor Moon.
I'll tell you a story about Joel Moon.
Please.
So he played for the Broncos and the Warriors, and back in his playing days, you know who I always used to get him confused with? Kemp, Denon.
Oh yeah.
Constantly, because they
really?
both played for the same clubs at similar times, kind of look similar. Now, what was I saying before you...
We were talking...
silent?
you got
Tyrone Munro.
Tyrone
Yeah,
Munro.
Tyrone Munro. What was the other thing we were saying?
Tane
Jerome
Milne.
Hughes looks like he's not going to play for Melbourne tomorrow.
But you were saying Tane Milne moving into the middle?
Moving into the middle. Yeah.
Oh!
Is that him?
No, it's Billy.
Oh, thank God.
Billy Smith?
Fuck.
Hate winning
Fifth
money.
tackle, thank Christ.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Mully Tarlo
Oh, that's
out.
the one. Yeah.
Mulatalo out. Wow, you're getting some whispers here, boys. Eddie's interested in Tane Milne because he's got him for 2, I think, for the Rabbitohs. Is that correct?
do.
That's the other thing I was going to say. You two will enjoy this.
That's not great.
His odds have gone from $370 to $137.
Oh, God.
So for the special for the footy nerd out to keep an eye on tomorrow night, you might have noticed, boys, Zach Hosking, a.k.a. Tim Williams, was named in the centres this week.
Yes.
AKA...
I've got him also.
Born in Manly?
No idea.
I think
he's
he
a
might have
Queenslander,
been.
isn't he?
No, I'm
I
pretty
feel like
sure
his
he was
old
born in
man's a Manly.
Can we look
No, it
that
was
up?
like around area. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, he was named in the centres this week, and something to keep an eye on. The Melbourne Storm have named Nelson at the right side. So what they've done is they've picked Hosking at left centre, apparently, to help handle Nelson.
Okay.
And if Nelson goes back to the bench, which I think he will because Katoa's on the bench, so I reckon they could swap. Just keep an eye on, they reckon Hosking is going to move to the edge and they're going to bring Liam Martin on the bench. And as soon as Nas comes on the field, Ivan's going to go, Liam Martin, go take care of him.
Oh, really?
So just keep an eye on that.
Why rate the chat, but like Martin's an 80-minute player anyhow. Wouldn't they just start him?
They don't have to, though. They've got Hosking there.
Get him fresh.
Yep.
Yeah, but fresh in that scenario, potentially.
Yeah.
Manly captain's challenge here. Has Victor raked the ball out? Hard to tell.
Can you gentlemen see any team other than the Panthers winning?
I can't.
No.
Barring
Like
catastrophic
maybe
injuries.
Broncos grand final
Yeah, it's a
fucking
rake.
catch fire. Maybe.
You know that this sounds a bit absurd, and there's a bloke who's going to get a hard over on the other side of the room, but the Bunnies have still got the team to do it at full strength.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I do. I
think
really
so.
do. I'm
Don't
not
say
saying
it
that-
around- don't say it
Yeah,
around
I
him,
know.
mate.
I was a bit reluctant,
He's going to leave
but
stains on the
I don't
couch.
want to wipe nut off the floor.
But put it this way, Latrell's been out for the last 2 months. He's their best player and comes back into the side and changes them entirely. Totola's been out, massive loss for him the last few weeks. Every time they get the ball, they just go, let's just go wide, let's go wide. Totola is the nut trucker who just goes straight up the guts, gets them going where they need to be, gets a quick play, well, bang, they go wide, do all the damage. Geez, they've missed him the last few weeks. Sele's out, so I'm not...
Sele's good.
Yeah. I'm with Guru. I don't really see them beating Penrith, but if there's a team that can, I really think it's the Bunnies.
What about the Bronx? Like,
Too green, too wet behind the ears.
are they too wet? Are they too moist?
I think in most seasons...
Because you can be too moist.
No, you
You can be
absolutely
too
can.
moist, no doubt about it. I think in most seasons I would say no, but I just think you have to compare every team to this Penrith squad.
Go Vega.
Go Vags.
Chuck that seed, baby. Chuck
Go
that seed,
Vega!
baby. Chuck that seed. Chuck that seed, bang.
You remember, funnily enough, I think not WSFM, but Smooth used to be called Vega. Just a fun little thing there. A fun little tidbit for you.
Oh, God.
Don't tell me you dropped that ball. Six again. Woo up, everyone. Everyone, calm down.
Calm them down, Croaks. Calm them down. Calm them down.
Nice. What are we doing here?
Geez.
Something fucking interesting? Oh, Jesus
Jeez,
Christ.
I
Go!
Go down, Kelman.
Was that
good
a
man.
fucking-
Good man. Good. No, just
Better
safe.
to be safe.
Yeah, you're right.
Second tackle. I wouldn't have gone to Schuster first option, though. Just when you're looking to calm things down.
That's a good point.
Sub.
Go!
Oh, we're
Find him.
Oh,
Tackle, Kiri.
fine.
that was a...
Go blind,
the
Rubes.
Shit.
Yeah, just said,
Oh,
six
another
again.
six,
Hold on
another
to it.
six, another
Hold
six.
on to it, Mount.
Go as wide as possible
Is
either
that
side.
like 2 6 agains? We should get 12 tackles.
Kiri's
here, really.
offside as well, surely.
Oh, for fuck's sake, ladies and gentlemen.
It's okay. I actually prefer a little bit more space.
Yeah, true. A bit more of room to attack.
You know what I'm saying? I've always thought that. I'd rather attack from the 20 than the 10.
Well, we actually, I think, are second on the ladder for tries scored beyond the 50 or beyond the fucking half or something. Long range tries, just to say that.
You're saying DC should throw it back another 30 metres.
I think maybe, yeah.
We've also scored the most teams for points for a team playing in maroon and white.
That's a great point, Eddie. I'd never heard that stat before. Yeah, here we go.
Where's Vega begging for it? Oh, Brad.
Great defense. Great defense here, boys. We aren't looking super creative with the ball. Can I be honest with you?
Yep.
We're looking a bit all over the place.
This
has
reeks
been a
of
fucking
just dribble it in.
horseshit set.
Just dribble it in.
Drop goal.
Dribble it in. Dribble it in.
Go right. Go right.
Dribble it in.
Come on,
Get
Sub.
vertical.
Go,
Get
boy!
vertical. Oh!
Shit.
Fuck, he got up, didn't he? God, he got up.
He did get up there, didn't he?
I thought he was in.
There's a big bit of gear.
Billy Smith's a tall fucking drink of water as well.
David, could you potentially bring the bottle of tequila down here, please?
Well, is that entire... Oh, no, it's not.
What?
Oh, I was going to say that entire left edge is Scott's boys, Billy Smith and Wong, but Wong's on the right. Ignore that.
I've actually had...
He's throwing Angus Crichton. There's a couple of boys in that
There
side.
are a few, yeah.
I've got one career game against Scott's College, Proud Rugby Union Nursery.
Oh, yeah? Who are you playing for?
Played him against... I was playing for Proud Rugby League Nursery, St Gregory's College, Campbelltown.
Oh, yeah, we used to play. I remember playing
They
St.
play St.
Greg's.
Greg's every year, usually.
I think I played Chris
Yeah.
Lawrence. Thank you, Dave.
And we played him in a sevens knockout tournament in a final. Put
How'd you go?
the pen through him, mate. We towed him.
Mate, to be honest,
Proud Union School beat them
Yeah.
at their own game. We're a bunch of leagues just doing our best from the country.
mate, I remember
We
playing
towed
them and
you.
it was like, oh, we're playing tough leagueies and we were all like soft cock, like, well, not soft cock. Maybe that's just me.
Nah,
I'm speaking
skill,
for myself.
skill, but soft.
Yeah,
Fair.
like, I never I'd fucking avoid cricket pitches in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
I was a bitch. But St Greg's are always tough. Tough, honest rugby league stock.
Tough with minimal ability, kind of the opposite to what you boys were. Like, not speaking for myself, of course, but
neither
the blokes who were good.
I think it depends on the year group, because then you look at Crichton's year and you're like,
well, that's true.
Jesus. Andrew Kellaway, who's a fullback for the fucking Wallabies.
Toby
Crichton,
Rudolph.
Tough as a fucking ox. Toby Rudolph, beast. There's another. There's one more who played for the Wallabies as well in that year group.
Jack Maddox, maybe.
Maddox.
He was actually not even in the first, though.
Fine, Manu.
Tackle him.
Yeah, hold that pill, Teddy.
So,
Fucking hit him, Teddy.
the last game we did together, boys, I think was a Roosters game, if memory serves.
Panthers, Roosters.
It was. Here we
go.
It'd be good if you boys could...
Oh, fuck
it's
me,
happening
Dad.
again. Stop it.
We got our 10,000, that's it. That's a Bears fan, punters and dribblers. You can hear him.
That's
Yeah,
a
boys,
Bears
I'd
fan.
take the opportunity to shout out Nandi Walker from the Weekly Rubdown. I'm a
Yep.
Supercoach draft fanatic, as you know, and these boys put out the best content in the game. So,
It's a Bears man there. I might have to kill the stream after one try. I don't want to do that.
yeah, that's
Fuck.
a North Sydney Fossils fan over there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
tough.
yeah,
That's tough.
yeah.
That's tough. That's all. That's bad.
Jason Saab loves being in open space. Not a big fan of tackling at times.
Look, Timmy, I'm not
Listen, he focuses on his speed. What I wanted to ask before Tupou fucking put Saab to the sword, what the fuck has gone wrong this year with the Roosters? What the
Manly
fuck's gone
13
wrong?
plus jumper in the crowd. Sorry, just
What's happened? Because you hear, I hear Cooper Cronk most weeks. They don't talk about the Roosters anymore, but for most weeks it almost felt like this is the week we'll get it together, and they just never did.
You know, the one thing that it's really been reinforced for me the last probably 3 to 4 years, boys, and that is the importance of the off-field culture to what's going on field. And to use a few examples, there is the Dragons barbecue gate, Paul Vaughan,
Yep.
and where they just shit the bed after that.
Yep.
There was, choose your own boys, an example, Jersey Gate. Manly last year were sitting in around the top 8.
Well, people like smart footy minds reckon we would have won the comp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
You went and lost, 5 or 6 on the trot?
It might have been 7.
7 on the trot.
It was at least
6.
6.
And boys that just shit got the Broncos last year were sitting top 4. A few little things went on off field, a few disputes, and then all of a sudden they lost 5, 6 on the trot by massive margins. I cannot believe the impact that off-field has on-field, and you're just hearing a lot of rumours coming out of the back end of the Roosters and within the club and about players. Some of it's probably true, some of it's, I'm certain, is a load of shit, but the whole season there's been chat that it just doesn't seem like a settled club at the moment, and it's translating to on-field. Now, we got all night. We can get technical about the on-field side of stuff as well, which I'm sure Rue's about to do, but I cannot believe the impact that the off-field has and the on-field. Use the Tigers as an example, who have been a rabble for 10 years now and haven't played finals footy. It's enormous, and that is honestly what I'm seeing at the Roosters right now.
Good clubs aren't noisy.
No, they're not.
But they prided themselves on culture, the Roosters, for a long time. When they were winning comps, when Boyd Cordon was there, when Jake Friend was there, like fucking leaders of man. Obviously, Maria Hargraves is still there. What's changed, do you think? Like, there's a lot of people that say that the signing of Brandon Smith, friend of the show, not having a dig, but people point to that as like a bit of a change in talent that they've identified, right? Like, they've gone away from culture people and gone potentially into...
And you're not saying he's
model.
bad for culture, but they're picking someone different to who, like their selection criteria.
No, but if you look at someone like Boyd Cordner, right, or Jake Friend, just like tough, uncompromising, they're a certain way, right? Brandon Smith, whether you like it or not, is a little louder, a little more brash, a little more on the nose. He just is.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Is that a problem?
Well, I think for people with that take, you obviously, pair that into a Matt Lodge signing, and however you want to look at that, I think there is an argument that you can make there if you want to, realistically.
As a Roosters fan, how do you feel?
As a fan of the game, Tom, I think you meant to say, very unfairly. But it is hard to put your finger on exactly what has gone on there, and people that say what Eddie's argument was there, that some of the signings don't fit in with the culture. It's hard to push back on.
Could you argue, I mean, just when I look at someone like Jared Warrior-Hargraves, he's not off-field sort of noisiness, but he's still like a bit fucking
tackle
naughty, isn't he? I don't know, like.
Bit izzy.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking for things.
I think he rides a motorcycle and fucking wears a leather jacket. But I don't know if that.
Well, I mean, that's pretty bad, boy.
Find him, go, son.
Make that tackle for the love of God. No,
it's hard, boys, to talk about culture and talk about any whispers out there without waking up tomorrow morning with a defamation case against you. So you can't really say too much.
You say alleged.
Yeah, you can put alleged in front of anything you want.
Exactly right.
That's true, yeah.
I would make I'd make a similar argument that.
Oh, it's a good tackle, Daly.
Obviously, I believe in the Manly Seagulls, but it seems to me that the moment we took Manly out of demandables, no showers, get changed out the back of your car.
Fuck, that was a run.
Shower under a fucking hose.
Yeah.
Work out in a tin
Joey.
shed.
Go, Joey.
Tackle him.
Oh, my
Parker.
God. That was bad.
Fuck.
That puts us level, I reckon, mate, those 30 points.
Please.
Parker.
You're that far in the rearview mirror, it's not even funny.
What was the gap? About 80? There's 30 if it made up.
Hey, Tobler, is that 2 of my 3 legs?
What were your 3 legs?
Manu, Tupu, Garrick.
He also didn't. He ran through Tuolangi and fucking Vega. And
Here's a bit of Supercoach nerd for you, boys.
Jesus Christ, that was weak as piss.
Here's some Supercoach nerd for you, boys. Tries, 17 points. Line break, 10 points, that's 27. 3 tackle breaks, that gets him to 33. Run over 8 metres, 35. That's a 35-point play.
Wow,
Tim
that
losing
is
another year, priceless. Priceless.
Are you behind?
Yeah, I caught up to him. Behind, he's in the rearview mirror.
Oh, so there's no way you'll beat him?
About 100 points, probably 2 tries.
100 points, though, 4 rounds to go?
When Joey does that 2 more times, this game, we're square.
That run from Siwa Wong, or Josh Wong, but he's got Siwa, is he?
Yeah,
Josh's is like,
Yeah.
Well, I remember, I get it. That was a powerful run.
It hasn't been a great set for one Bradley Parker.
No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't.
Defensively, question marks.
Well, that was tough. That was tough. Huge fan of Brad. Love Brad. Great man. Tough.
Very tough.
Has he just gone off the field now as well? Oh, his elbow's fucked. His elbow's fucked. Great. I'll send for an HIA. Terrific. How fucking out of line was Paul Crawley on fucking Suoliti this week? Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was such...
Is Paul Crawley the hyper-emotional one?
Yeah, he is. He's
the one that cries every episode.
But he just out of the blue just was like... He's presented himself as a fucking... He presented himself as a prodigy or as like a superstar, and he's so overrated. And it's like... Then someone found like a video of him on NRL 360 from the start of the year, basically like sucking him off from behind.
Shocking.
And you're like, yeah, maybe it was you guys. We were saying we don't even know what Suoliti sounds like. Like, I don't even know what his voice sounds like.
He's never said anything.
He's never spoken
the entire time.
But I mean, like, how the fuck he hasn't presented anything?
Yeah.
I remember a fella I used to work with at the Telegraph, Nick Camden, really good man at the ABC now, great journalist. You want a Rugby League Nerd Out, he's right up there with one of the best footy nerd statistical minds in the game. And he had attachments to...
Get it.
Yeah. He had attachments to Suoliti when Suoliti was like 15, 16 years old, and he just signed the massive deal. And
the one where he backflipped on... The Rabbitohs.
Yeah, on the Bunnies, went to the Roosters, beat Union out, all that sort of stuff, and was quite close with the family and had an opportunity. It was like, sweet, like I've gotten into this bloke. I can do his first interview, post-signing the deal. And the family were just like, oh, look, we don't want this media hype around him. We don't want him in. He's still young, he's a quiet boy. Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
5 years on, he's still a quiet bloke who doesn't want to be in the limelight. Unfortunately, his ability puts him in it, but...
Well, he's 6'5" and a flat-out 10.
You're going to be in
from
it.
10.
Yeah.
Like
but also, the Wallabies the ARU more specifically, have signed him to be a pin-up marketing tool. They have. So he's got to start talking.
Is he the right bloke?
Well, put it this way: take his shirt off, put him on.
Go, Molly!
It might do the job. But he's going to have to learn to talk.
Yeah,
he's going to have to.
As you said, that's essentially what ARU signed him for.
Mate, it's 1,000% why they signed him. Like they'll be justifying the cost paid obviously through performance, obviously, but through bums on seats.
Yeah.
You got an Islander who's fucking good looking, who is a prodigy, and you're gonna need to hear from him. Like, I genuinely don't think that I would be able to pick his voice.
Guys, sorry, I just got to quickly bring it to your attention that Denning Kemp, of obviously addicted to muesli bars, but more recently, and obviously concerning for all of us addicted to steroids, he's in the chat talking shit, basically saying kill the season for Manly, but it looks like we just got to try Denon, so why don't you go and suck on a big fat one? Sorry, Denon. Oh, he's giving it a no try. Fuck Ashley Klein. Raiders going to fall out of the top 8. He's coming for you as well, Timmy. Denon.
Listen, Denon,
Timmy the Tin Heart, he's calling you.
Denon's upset for a simple reason, because he knows that his boy is going to be a proud New South Welshman, and it's got his knickers in a knot.
Oh, it's a rake. It's all right. It's a strip. It's our ball. Also, send Victor Radley off for a high tackle, please.
Kempy was listening to the Broncos chat about last year just before. We set him off, and he's blowing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, we were speaking to him about it. Like, I think he's got some serious PTSD from last year.
Yeah.
Denon.
We also said the Broncos can't. We didn't say they can't win the comp, but we didn't really give him much of a shout there.
We just kind of moved on from him.
We've really pissed him off.
Yeah, we just sort of moved on from him. Whatever. Like the Broncos.
Listen, if you
did he play for him, or was he's a Dragons man, wasn't he?
No, he played for the Warriors.
I thought he was a Dragons. I thought he was a DMC guy.
No, he finished his career at the Dragons.
I thought he was through Butchers, boys.
Oh, okay, the Butchers. Was he a proud Butch?
Yeah, he's a butcher.
There you go. But I know he definitely played for the Warriors. I think that's where he
cut his teeth.
Yeah, that's
or earn his stripes.
Yeah. I mean, he likes to. I compare Denon Kemp, no offence, Kempy, to Mark Bosnich, who played about half a game for Man United and won't shut the fuck up about Man United. But he played 700 games for Aston Villa. It's like, mate, get it together. You're a fucking Warrior or you're a fucking Dragon.
Or
and
a Butcher.
That.
I think he was an Illawarra cutter. From
he was
he's a stealer.
It's like people saying, like, Tim, what do you do for a customer? Like, part of the Hello Sport podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, because you went on the fucking...
Yeah.
You came on twice now. And we loved you.
Yeah.
We loved you coming on, but...
Dude, Lodge had a shower. He's dressed. His night's over. Is that ACL territory for old Matty Lodge? Don't say ACL. Hopefully it's just maybe an MCL, PCL.
I will say this, and
LCM.
I think you boys can agree with this. If Jake Trbojevic goes without a premiership in his career, it'll be one of the great disservices to the game.
Can I ask you, would you rather Jake Trbojevic go and win a premiership somewhere else?
He doesn't want to.
I didn't ask you what he wanted to do. I asked what you would rather.
What I want is what Jake wants, and Jake doesn't want to win a comp for anyone else. That's just a fact.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Matty, has Denon sent you a message saying you got to go now, mate? Go! He was tackling him, sir.
Kempy has removed Matty the Water
Kempy's
Boy.
just told Matty he's got to leave. That's tough.
Boys, can I ask you a question? I heard you claiming this week about Manly going back-to-back in 07 and 08.
They did.
And I'm sure we've all spoken about the Melbourne Storm celebrating null premierships this week.
Mate, what a joke.
What would mean more to you, getting the 07 premiership?
Yeah.
Would you be happy to take the 07 premiership if it meant Parramatta got the premiership in 09, or is it not worth it?
Not worth it. Not worth it.
You'd rather Parramatta be left with
Mate, we fucking won 2. We won 2 and we won 8 and 11, so that's cool.
Well, the way I think...
Fuck the Eels, dude. I'm not giving them
And also, if they were to give that to Parra, to mean the Raiders have the longest losing streak in the NRL premiership-wise, so let's keep it off them.
Well,
Fuck it, you guys are the second longest.
94.
With hypotheticals like this, I like to think about it logically. If the Melbourne Storm weren't in the grand final in 2009, was it? The Eels wouldn't have won. They would have lost. They would have found a way to lose.
Yeah.
They
To
just
someone
would've.
else, yeah.
They just would have. Manly.
Who'd the Storm beat to make the grand final that year? Here's a trivia question for you.
Yeah, what was it? 2009.
2009. Broncos?
Yeah, they would have been up there.
I'm getting Broncos vibes.
We'll everyone have a selection, and then we'll see.
Was it not you guys?
Yeah.
Well, it could have been us. I wouldn't have a fucking clue. Who is it?
No.
No.
It's fun to try and thrash these things out.
Because Parramatta beat Canterbury to get in. You guys beat...
Jared Hayne with one of the all-time finals games.
Wasn't Dragonsy, was it? Was it around?
Dragons went
Bunnies?
out straight sets that year.
Nah.
I reckon it was Manly.
Mate, so give us 2009 as well.
There you go.
Go, Schuster. Oh, Benny! Dude, so really what you do is you give us a three-peat. 7, 8, 9. We fucking got a three-peat.
Wow.
First three-peat in NRL history. Wow.
Yeah, and actually, when,
For fuck's sake. Is that the last tackle option? Really?
when you put it that
What
way,
the fuck are we doing?
the Storm beat the Raiders that year in round 7, so technically we actually have a comp more recent than 94 as well.
Well, you're close enough.
There you go, same shit.
Apparently the Eels weren't going to win.
Now, boys, I just take the opportunity to warn the punter and the dribbler that are watching to go jump on my Instagram story in preparation for halftime trivia.
Yep.
Because they're going to have to get their study on. There's a couple of clues there, which I will explain, but it will be fastest to the trigger takes home the prize.
Okay. We don't know. We have no fucking idea what's. Well, I know what the question is. I don't know what the answer is. It's a very dribbly halftime trivia for the Rugby League Nerd Out.
There's a good chance the only person that knows the answer is the answer.
Yeah, you and the answer.
Yes.
Yeah, it's you and him.
I would say this, Guru. In the spirit of keeping this interesting, don't give away the answer
Like you did last
in
time.
the lead up.
Yeah.
When you said Warriors and went white as a ghost, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't my best work. Wasn't my worst, I can promise you that.
No, but
it was
yeah,
not my
you
best.
certainly shit the bed there.
Yeah.
Eddie, I don't reckon I could sit next to Tom every day and listen to him say answer. I'd lose it. Were you born in Adelaide or?
No, but
No, he was raised rich.
Yeah.
And there's nothing.
You can tell.
No, but like
and I wasn't sure until I heard him say answer.
It wasn't-
Oh, there it is.
Look,
That's all right, mate.
No,
Timmy,
look, it is what it is.
I've come
France,
to
France.
I've come to
France.
terms with the fact that it's not his fault that he was born silver spoon suckling on the bosom
True, he didn't have
of
a
a
choice.
Fijian woman as a wet nurse. Like it's, for the rest of us, highly bizarre. Private planes to use Fijian Island,
Incorrect.
hanging out with Mick Jagger and shit. Like
Incorrect.
Well, is it?
They said he was born into it, not his fault.
yeah.
It's
not
not
my
his
fault.
fault. But the answer, the
Jagger.
dancer, the prancer, the francer, like it's a bit much.
Listen,
It's
I
way
can't.
too much.
Listen, I mean, I speak the way I speak. Like, I don't judge you guys for being who you are. And you know what? I'm feeling a little fucking attacked.
He's not judging you. He asked me a question.
Well, no, I think
You're
he
not
actually.
involved.
You weren't even in this conversation.
I think he
mate.
remarked. Yeah, it's, you speak about me in front of me, you fucking dogs.
Over the mics that you paid for.
All we're saying is it's a little much.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I won't change. Sometimes, listen.
You want change?
That's the
want
thing, though. You can change.
Sometimes I speak like you peasants. You know, sometimes I'll say, dance, France, chance, Lance.
Lance Vance Dance, shout out to Vice City. If you didn't get that, you're a fucking loser. And sub yourself out of the stream.
Now, boys, has Sandon Smith just come on for Brandon
Jeez.
Smith? Has he gone to a middle? He's off the field, isn't he?
They haven't
interesting.
taken Brandon off, have they? Really?
I love the ploy. I love the ploy to get rid of noted hooker Jake Turpin from the 17 and play halfback rookie Sandon Smith at number 9.
I was
genius.
I could have sworn Sandon was Brandon's brother. I thought he was because I knew that that Brandon's brother was at the Roosters.
There's another one, hey?
The Roosters might be playing their best halfback right now at hooker, their best lock potentially at hooker, and their best hooker not in the team.
What do you think they'll do next year in terms of the halves? Obviously, Kiri's had a mixed season. Walker's been dropped.
Do you need to just pick one of them at 7 and fuck the other one off?
I don't know. I said it. I said to you guys last time we were on stream here that I can't believe Kiri just seems to avoid criticism.
Isn't it crazy?
It's wild. Yeah. I know he's got runs on the board, but like he's meant to be coming to like the peak of his career right now.
How old is he?
He'd be 30. Dior, 31, 32?
How old's Kiri?
But look at DCE, aging like a fine wine.
Yeah. And the other one, boys, you mentioned Kiri, but the other one who cannot get a bad word said about him, and shout out because he's an old St Greg's boy, Trent Robbo, like he's had some barries of selections all season, and I reckon right now Sandon Smith will probably score 3 tries in the second half from number 9. But he's had some shockers, and
he seems like he's overthinking it this year.
I love Trent Robinson. He's one of the all-time great rugby league coaches, but he has not had a good year.
I wouldn't say all-time great.
Well, I was interested to read as well.
I was trying to.
Yeah, you're trying to pad the
compliment.
Pretty good.
But in saying that, I mean, like he's coached for 10 years. He's got 3 premierships.
Yeah, no, but he's obviously had to purchase immortals every time, right? Oh, you buy Sonny Bill Williams, cool. Oh, then you buy fucking Cooper Cronk for 2 years, cool. Again, like, yes, you're good. And I one day hope Trent comes on the podcast. I hope he doesn't hear this.
They won a lot of minor premierships, so obviously he knows what he's talking about. But
he's not a bad coach.
He's not a bad coach. But I find it interesting that in a season like this, where they've had injuries, but they haven't had injuries worse than the Bulldogs.
A lot of teams have had injuries. The Warriors, the first 10 weeks, they got riddled.
Exactly. And then, you've got Keary who's immune from any sort of criticism. And then I read about the Roosters going, we just want to shake up our assistant coaches and just go out and buy all new assistant coaches. I'm like, no one seems to be going, geez, Trent, shit season. The way they treated Sam Walker, the way Joey Manu was playing 6, like...
Go
Jesus,
Josh. Go
titty
Josh.
fucking
Go Josh.
Christ.
We said, boys, at the start of the year on the bloke potty that we get a hell of a lot wrong, so you need to really celebrate when you get a few things right. And I've said this a few times this year, but too many chefs in the kitchen there. When they brought Brandon Smith, this was before pre-season. Is he going to be the right fit for them? And unanimously were like, between Tedesco, Joey Manu, Sam Walker, Luke Keary, Brandon Smith, there are too many ball runs. There are too many attackers. The team doesn't need that much. You see, when they attack and every one of them wants to be the man, you don't need it.
Yeah.
You need a balance. Like, even Manly, you look at them when they've got Tommy Turbo at the back firing, DC calling the shots. Someone like Lockie Croker, a plotter, he's perfect for them.
Well, he's the best 9 in the game.
He doesn't take too much out of the cap. He passes, he runs when it's on, and that's all you need from him. He makes his tackles.
Canberra boy or Goulburn?
Crookwell.
Well, who'd they get rid of?
Crookwell Green Devils, mate.
Is that the same sort of shit, though? Is that sort of same?
Yeah, it's about 20 minutes from Goulburn.
Yeah, right.
Which 9 did they get rid of?
Us?
The Roosters?
No, Jake
Sam
Turpin.
Verrills.
Sam Verrills. I don't think Sam was doing much wrong.
Didn't overplay his hand.
Great head of hair.
Great head of hair.
You look at Sonny Luke at the Panthers right now. Outstanding footballer. He's like 26 or 7. Big future, but he's a bit older, but big future. But he is a creator. He's a playmaking number 9. That's not what Penrith need right now. Appy did it because he's a freak. But,
love that!
But you get early ball to Nathan Cleary and Jerome Luai, they'll do the rest. He dummies, goes himself, and it just puts them all off tether. Doesn't always work. And I reckon that's what Cheese has done. Not to blame solely Cheese for the Roosters' downfall, but it's just another attacking bloke in the side.
Victor Radley giving his fucking halfback a bake and he's dropped an absolute sitter. You're like, dude, come on, bruh.
Not a sitter.
Mate, that was a fucking... You take that catch.
Yeah, but it should have been on his chest.
You are an international fucking forward. You can take that. Were you saying before then, Guru, that Cheese... You're playing like your lock at hooker. Like, do you think Cheese would be better at a 13?
100%. I've said it.
Would you put Victor on an edge?
I don't know what I'd do with Victor. Mate, 3 years ago, Victor was my favourite player in this competition.
He's sort of fallen off a bit, hasn't he?
Oh, mate, I can't believe how much he's fallen off. And I still think that, part of that has to, once again, come to Trent Robinson. You had the best lock forward in rugby league 3 years ago. And not only is he not, in form, but, like, how have they not got it through Victor's head yet? We need you on the fucking field,
mate. Honestly, like it was a bit of a like larrikin, bit of fun at the start.
Yeah,
but you're getting suspended at the rate you're getting suspended. It's ludicrous.
And mate, he is so important to this footy side. It's not even funny, and that's been the problem for the last few years. They've had injuries, but they've also every 6 weeks they have to get used to not having
40-20
Radley again.
Yeah,
like everyone talks about that 2018 comp they won and say, it all clicked when Teddy and Cronk got used to the side.
Well, that's what they always
around the week.
to.
They moved Radley to 13.
Yeah,
they moved Isaac Liu out of that role, and it all changed from there.
What do you think of Takiaho going to the Doggies? Do we like that? Do we think that is he over the hill? Like, I mean, it's hard to know because I don't know if anyone. Do you watch Super League for shit like
not
that?
Really. No.
Like, you guys are obviously. I mean, we're on the nerd out here. Do the nerds watch Super League? Not even the nerds do. Right?
I don't watch, but I follow. Yeah. I follow ladders and results and that sort of thing. But
so you wouldn't know how Takiaho's going.
Without watching Takiaho over there, he did leave too early.
Because it was like the Dolphins wanted him, and I was like, "Fuck, why wouldn't you take Dolphins, Bicky? Surely they're offering you big fat stacks. Why would you? Except you went to Catalans, didn't he? I mean, fuck me, dude. I'd go to Catalans.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
I'd play out my whole career in Catalans.
Does your brother play there?
Yeah, I spent.
Is he over there now?
No, he was there mid-career, and I spent a week over in Catalans watching play a game, Southern France in Perpignan. Dear Lord, if you're a footballer and you're only good at the game and you can get $5 a week out of them and your rent paid, take it. It's unreal.
Which makes Benji Marshall's courting of Mitchell Pearce all the more ridiculous. He's on great money. They're on the top of the table. Why would I come back and play for the Tigers?
Dude, not a chance. You're living on the beaches of Southern France.
Fuck me, Dad. Take him,
Make the tackle.
Oh, good try.
Sub slipped over. You can't help that. You just can't help that. Timmy, you going to go piss on our sidewalk again?
Hates a bathroom.
Yeah, I know.
Hates a
I
bathroom.
know he does. He's going to knock that. Just you can move it back a bit so you can open the door.
But
Hates a bathroom like the Raiders hate finals footy.
Unlike the
Can't stand
germaphobe, I respect it.
No, I respect it as well.
You don't respect it.
I respect the pissing on the street, but I'm more concerned about some of our more less forgiving neighbours seeing a Canberrarian fucking with his big thick hog out just fucking pissing up against a tree.
He's also,
with no shoes on, mind you.
He's also not one to piss once.
He pissed like 12 times last time we did this thing.
Probably unders, yeah. He doesn't miss.
Yeah.
And overs-unders on pisses would be funny.
That would be a good market, actually.
That'd be a fun market.
Well, do we have a
taking
go
overs
now? He's
on
done
Timmy's every day
one.
of the week.
What do we reckon? 3 for the
How long
game?
we got? I'll take 4.
For the game?
I'll take 4 for the stream.
Yeah.
What's
okay.
he at?
Is that his first?
That was his first. I'll take
Overs-unders.
I'll take 3 for the stream.
Overs-unders streams on the stream.
Yeah,
Yes.
streams on the stream. We need to have that. Can we get a graphic at least? You probably can't do it now, Todd, but if we can get a Tim Williams piss graphic up on the screen.
Jeez, 4 might be a lot. Actually, let's go 3.
All right, we're on
What's he?
3
What is
as
he?
well.
What is he? 1 at half time?
He's 1 for 1, yeah.
Okay.
Like if he was to do 3 in the second half, he's really moving.
Yes.
Well,
Have to be 3.
3.
Grab another drink while you're up, Tim.
I will take it.
I like Suoliti's mullet he's got going on here as well.
No, I'm good, mate. I'm good. But you grab yourself a few more drinks, Tim.
You boys want a beer?
Oh, that's a good kick.
That is a nudge.
That's a good kick. We are at half-time here, punters and dribblers. It is 18-2 in an absolute fucking nightmare half for the Manly Seagulls. We will have Guru's Rugby League Nerd Out trivia once Eddie gets back from urinating, so just sit tight. What we will have on offer for the successful punter and dribbler this evening. Go big? Okay, well, I've got to work out what we got here. Fuck. You will get size dependent, a stay in your crease jumper. Size dependent, we've got fuck all of these, but a kill the stream jumper. You'll get a rose cord punters and dribblers hat. And you'll get a We Mean Well podcast hat.
I'll chuck in a Guru football too.
And we'll give you a Guru football. And we're going to give you a Mount Franklin water bottle filled with Timmy Williams piss, and he'll sign the bottle. He'll sign the bottle.
Let's do it.
I think that's pretty good. So there's a lot there.
Just one, mate. I've got a.
I think you should go for 2 in the second half.
Yeah.
At least.
I'll
You won't feel too fair, mate.
I'll do 3 whizzes in the next 40 minutes.
Okay.
I will.
Okay, that's good.
No, you don't.
That's
Smallest
good for us.
bladder in the southern hemisphere.
Coward.
That's good for us. That's good for us.
It's good for the prize winners.
Yeah. No, it is.
Very good.
It's also good for people gambling on how many pisses you'll have on the stream.
Overs unders 2.5.
Well, we've got over under 3.
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah, so we had. It is. It's a trader's made that line. That's a fucking really sharp line.
If I don't have to get up and people hand me beers, will be the 4's going to pay out.
Yeah, you're right.
I'd be taking the alternate line at 4.5.
My kids have got to eat this week, so get pissing, all right?
Get pissing. So, can we start to intro slightly what this?
Yeah, I think we should.
Because I feel like it's going to go. Like you've got it. There's a bit to this one, isn't it?
Yeah, so punters and dribblers. Am I on this camera?
You got to put your hat on if you're going to start doing this thing, right?
Sorry.
This is the.
Stupid on me.
Come on, mate. What are we doing?
All right, actually.
Yeah, there you go.
There we
That's
go.
how you do it. Look at that.
All right, punters and dribblers. So you need to go to my Instagram page at Rugby League Guru. Follow it whilst you're there. But you need to go to my Instagram story, and there's a couple of clues on there. Where's my dog and bone? There it is. All right, so on my Instagram story, there's 4 clues that you need to go through and have a look at. I'll go through them myself now. All right, so clue number 1. Clue number 1 is a picture of a Manly Seagulls card from the year 2003. You had to guess who that player was. Boys, did you work out who that was? It actually...
I thought it was Ben Kennedy.
It's not Ben Kennedy. It's Ben...
Okay, hold on. Kite. No, so it's Brent Kite. Fuck. Ben.
We spoke about him in last stream. You made an
Walker?
Ben Walker. So Benny Walker.
I called him Ben Kite.
Why is Ben Walker famous, boys?
Ben Kite.
Ben Kite. Do you remember why Benny Walker's famous?
So Benny Walker...
Did he play the ball?
No. He kicked the goal.
No, he kicked the field goal.
Kicked the penalty goal.
He kicked the penalty
Penalty
for the first
Golden point.
win.
And the year was 2003.
Three.
Well done. Okay.
Thank you.
So we're talking about that game. This player here was playing for Parramatta that day.
Solomon?
Yes.
Thank you.
Now, you may note, if you have a look at that picture...
A dribbler actually replied to it when I shared it, and they said Solomon.
You can see up in the top right, it says, you can sit with me.
You can sit with me.
Yeah. So have a think about potentially what that could mean as a clue.
You can sit with me. Is that sexual?
It is not sexual. Where would you sit potentially in a game of football, though?
On the bench.
On the bench, maybe.
So you can sit with me. So he's a bench.
So maybe we know which game it's from.
Okay,
we know that Solomona was on the bench. Now, this guy here, his name is Greg Smith. Do you know the story of Greg Smith?
Yeah, Greg Smith. That's one of the great rugby league yarns.
One of the best yarns of all time. So Greg Smith was from the NFL, and he convinced the Newcastle Knights that he could play, and he got a game.
I thought he wasn't even from the NFL. He just lied.
Maybe he made that up too.
I think he lied that he'd ever played anything, and he'd actually never played a fucking thing.
I think he said he came from the Eagles, Philadelphia.
But he actually hadn't played. Can you tell? Where's Dave?
He's fixing the wall.
Oh, okay. Do you know what the fuck he did the other night? We did our 7-hour live stream just quickly. He came in stoned, and then he accidentally dragged the entire fucking roadcaster off Tobler's desk trying to kill a cockroach. His eyes were as red as the devil's dick, and we were like, are you fucking grilled, Dave? And he's like, no.
Who is on... Have you told Dior the answer?
No. He doesn't need it. I've got the answer.
But when the first person to comment, he'll need to know he has it to win.
Yeah, I'll
tell you in a
with
second.
Yeah, so Greg Smith, he came and played one game for Newcastle. It was a Barry Crocker. That was the only game he ever played. So he only played one game. So that's another clue. Now, the last clue, if you go and have a look at my Instagram page, there is a video on there, this one here, for those that are at home, of this man taking a hit up. Now, in the game from 2003 where Ben Walker kicks the penalty goal, there is... Nutty, have you just given him the answer? Good.
Okay, sweet.
There is a man in that game, in the 2003 game where Ben Walker kicks the penalty goal. He sits on the bench with Solomona. He plays one game ever. This was it.
Paul Kent.
Too early. Too late.
Sorry.
And wild as all hell.
Also wrong, Clark.
I need his name. The name of the man that debuted in that game.
But what's the relevance to the video?
So he's the guy. That's him.
I got the guy. That's his only ever hit up. And I've got it.
One from one hit up.
That's his one from one hit up.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Guru was like, he was like, fucking, we got to go hard.
Well, hang on. At what point, though?
Well, who have they got? If they're the first person,
how did they work that out?
Hang on, did you give all the clues?
You've been teasing.
The clues have been on Instagram all
but
day.
I've never said that was the player or anything. So if people have put it together,
did you put that video up?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's all right. Who's the first answer? The first correct.
Who's the chicken
we might
dinner,
have to go back
Dave?
a fair back. What?
Wow.
I reckon someone's worked out the player.
This is the fucking nerd off.
This is what it's about. This is what the Rugby League Nerd Out is.
Someone out there, before I even said it, worked out who played one game in 2003 and was never heard of in rugby.
And can I ask you as well, because
Can we get spicy? Can we spice this up a little bit?
Well, how?
And
I kind of want to find him.
We don't want... exactly. Oh. I want this guy to email Tobler his number. We call him for like a final boss question.
Oh, okay. So find the first guy. I like that. Okay, well, Kingsbeds, you've got to...
Don't make it too hard for him.
No, we got to. Well, fuck. I mean,
As in, like, no, because it's one shot, one up and shoot.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a good one for him.
okay.
King Sped, email turbo@hellosport.com.au. We will call you on your mobile, and you'll have one final question from the boss to win it all.
Yes. And also, like, I mean, in fairness to him, though, we'll have to give him more than we've already promised because...
The reason I want to ask a boss question is because it's been up there for a while, right? So,
but if you got Guru's clues...
Heaps of people did.
I know.
But like that, they could have seen one game.
I reckon they've seen the first answer and run with it, though.
They what?
I reckon they saw his answer and then have just run with it.
I think, okay, what do we think about this? On the Nerd Out live stream, asking nerdy questions, okay, from a nerdy guy, I think you need to go all in.
So
you have to answer a question from the final boss.
Yeah. So do you think it is then? You go. He asks a question. The first correct comment, you then get called, and then you've got to answer the final boss question.
We'll go through them.
That's what I mean, though, right? We pick who the first
he might
answer
get it wrong,
and then we go to the next.
And then we go to the next one, and he'll change the question.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a cracking question.
Okay, great.
This is fun.
This is what it's about. turbo@hellosport.com.au. Dave, find who the second and third people were. And we'll call those fuckers out and get them to email top of their numbers as well because we need to have these people queued up or at least ready to go.
Because the only reason I think of doing this is because last time you weren't here, Timmy. I think you were in Europe, but we had Guru on for the SEN one, and you've got callback technology. And someone called in and asked Guru a question, and he answered in like literally half a second.
I'd expect nothing.
It was unbelievable.
We actually need to get a studio phone with I'll get a mobile with a SIM card and a number.
Would that be hard to do?
It would be the easiest thing in the world to do.
Why don't we do it?
Because we're lazy and we're fucking.
We don't have to do it.
No, that's true.
He does it.
Who are we waiting for an email
have
from?
We got him? Okay, it was just a test.
I got really excited.
Have we got anything from him yet? Send us your fucking number, bro.
I'll time you out. I'm going to time you out in 90 seconds, and we go to the next guy.
Well, there might be a slight delay. Give him a minute. Oh, sorry. Give him like maybe.
No, but it's 90 seconds from when he sees it.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
But see, how do you feel, Guru? Because we were speaking before this. You thought that was going to be a fucking toughie, and you've just been pounded within like 3 seconds.
Yeah, you know what? I was
You rattled?
I was talking to my missus before I came in, and she was like, "No one's going to get that." And I said, "They will get it.
I love
they
that
will 100% get it. They will find a way." No way.
Oh, okay.
No, but I said to her, "They will get it. I guarantee you, they'll find a way to get it." And they managed to get it before I finished the sentence, which is incredible. I'd never heard of the guy.
Maybe it's a para thing as well. I bet these are the para fans.
Yeah. But, I mean, in saying that, if I said you were a Manly player that played one game in 2003, how would you go?
No, I wouldn't.
The thing about it is, though, and this is why I like the call-in, is because I've always thought of nerd knowledge as off-the-cuff knowledge.
Yeah,
there's different forms of knowledge. You can piece it together. You might be a bit of a detective, a bit of a treasure hunter sort of style guy.
Anyone
but
can
it's off the cuff stuff that gets me.
Well, I would say that in order for this guy to,
we got the number. Yes, I don't know the King's best. Will Thompson. Fuck it, that's who we're going with. Get Speds. We need Speds. King Speds.
Guru. Just bring it out.
Yeah, I will. You just let me know when he's on.
Just about there.
All right, I'll talk. I'll get to King Speds.
You intro it, Tom.
Pizza Hut.
King Speds.
Hey, bro.
How are ya? It's Tom, Eddie, fucking Timmy and Guru, Rugby League Nerd Out. How are ya?
Good, mate. Good. How are you?
Are you nervous?
Oh, a little bit.
Can I ask you a question? How the fuck did you get that question? Are you a Parramatta fan or just one of the great Rugby League nerds?
To be totally honest, mate, I did a bit of Dioring.
love that.
But off the back of Guru's clues?
Yeah, off the back of the clues.
Dude, we should call it Ruse Clues, like Blues Clues.
Ruse Clues.
There is a big group.
Dude, we call it Ruse Clues.
We call it Ruse Clues, and we pepper them all day, and then the final boss question.
All right, well, mate, we're very impressed with how quickly you got it. Ruse Clues. So Guru now has got his final boss question for you to try and answer. You've already got You've already got a fucking a rose cord cap because you've got here.
I'm gonna throw something in on top though.
Yeah.
It's not going to arrive immediately, but you will get it. That's Scouts Honor stuff. You will get a case of Big Day Rosé.
Yes, you do. You get a 6-pack of Big Day Rosé as well. Let's go.
Bloody beauty.
Let's go, Roo.
Okay, mate, I imagine if you've done some Dioring, you've probably worked out what game it was from. Would that be true?
Yeah, round 10, 2003.
Yeah, smart footy, that's good. All right, what I need from you. Now, obviously it's Manly versus Roosters tonight on the telly, so we've sort of included the Manly Seagulls, but the Roosters haven't really entered the chat. So what I want from you, from the starting team for Parramatta that day, there is one player in the starting 13 who also played for the Sydney Roosters. Who was it?
In what team? The Eels.
Yeah, in the Eels starting team that day, 1 to 13. One of those players has played for the Sydney Roosters in their career. Who is it?
Oh, I'd have to go Johnny Morris.
Has he got it?
Mate, Johnny Morris played for every single club but the Roosters.
One more guess.
I'll give you one more guess.
Give him one more. Give him one more.
Oh, my God.
I'll give you a little hint. Similar to John Morris, this guy was another king of kit. He played for a fair whack of clubs.
Oh, man.
No, I'll tell you, I'm going to give you one last clue.
Hang on.
Dean Witters.
Dean Witters, well done.
Yes!
That's
He's
good.
got
And
it.
it was quick enough to. He had to have had a crack.
No, that's it. That's it. We love that.
What was your name, mate?
Matt.
Matt?
Matt, well done, Matt.
King.
The
Congratulations.
King. Well done, dude. Hey,
I got another question for him.
okay.
Is
yeah.
this bonus points?
This is bonus
Actually,
points.
I've got a quick story for you. The first time I ever
No,
met
Matty, you go.
First time I ever met Tim Williams, I was just washing my hands in the bathroom at Magic Round, upstairs of the Caxton, and this big wafting stinker came out of the cubicle. I turned around, Tim Williams.
Tim Williams climbing off a big old poo.
What? It was ballpark about midnight.
Yeah.
It's one of his 17 kisses that night.
I remember it was one of the all-time howlers, and there was a couple of blokes. It was the same Lou that we had the conversation about the next Immortal.
Oh, yeah,
the exact same Lou.
Great Lou.
And I've come out. Absolutely. It was about 3 days build up on the piss, and I'm sorry, Matty. Apologies, mate.
Oi, we're going to let you go. Second half's about to kick off. Stay on the line. Topple's going to get you details. Good on you, King. Well done. You're the
Well done,
first
brother.
official winner of Ruse Clues.
So I've got one. Going for all of you, actually.
Yeah.
It's not like Rue levels of difficulty, but still be good. Which Manly forward noted over the past 2.5 decades debuted for the Seagulls in round 1 of that same 2003 season for the Manly Seagulls?
Watmo.
It was Watmo.
Sorry, bro.
It was.
Sorry, bro.
And that was all. He came in that 2000. That era for Manly not good.
No, that 2000. But do you know what? 2005, I think, was when it started to turn. I don't know if that was when Des started, but that was when we started.
Who was coach before Des?
Is it Lowe? Fucking is it Lowe? Was the guy?
Peter Sharp, or was that?
Who was
is
the-
there some-
was Graham Lowe?
Peter Sharp.
I think it was
Peter
Peter
Sharp?
Sharp,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, 2003, what am I, 14? I'm just worried about
but
pubes and fucking...
Whoever was like, you know what? Let's go to the Narrabeen Housos and start pulling a couple of fucking
Big tough cunts in there.
A couple of gangsters out of there made a smart call.
But, started his career, which made a name for himself with the Northern Eagles. So they...
Don't know about
you
who
can
they-
thank the Northern
I don't
Eagles
know.
for Anthony
I don't know.
Watmo.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Speaking of Narrabeen,
who are they?
my brother Josh that you met a few weeks ago.
Big fan of Josh. We shouted Josh out on the podcast today, actually.
Did you?
Well, we were talking
Yeah.
about how bad he's at pool, but how good he is at footy.
He'll love that. That's perfect.
we in true Hello Sports style went on for about 5 minutes about Rue's brother Josh.
Yeah, we did.
Who
Really sucked him
was
off.
a great bloke, but talked a lot of shit
About how
his
good he was
pool
at pool.
talent, and he
That
got
doesn't shock me.
pumped.
Well, he's texted me about 17 times this half, which has gone for 8 seconds, about how I think when you guys
Offload.
had a few tequilas that night, you promised him a golf polo.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
He has not forgotten it. I'll give you the hot
Mate,
tip.
fuck. Well, listen, we did, but we can absolutely get him a golf polo.
We absolutely can't.
Well, we've sold them all, but we can get him one.
We will. I'm just trying to work out how. I'm just trying to. Was he probably an XL, your brother?
I'd say so, yeah.
What's our New South Wales 13 plus stock like?
Yeah, we can get him in New South Wales 13 plus.
Yeah, that'll do.
Well,
There you go,
only
Ricky,
because
you can
we-
Stop texting me now.
Josh, XL.
Josh?
You're not that big.
Will he be an L
he
or
is.
an
Big
XL?
bit he is.
He's pretty tall.
He's tall. At least
Rangy.
I remember him being tall.
Yeah, right.
He's taller than us. He's an L or an XL? He's maybe an L. Well, he's an L.
He'll squeeze into
He's
an
an
L.
L.
There
He's
you
gonna
go.
have to, isn't he?
Job done. Job done.
The
And then when we get new golf polos, we'll give you one of them as well.
the Teddy to Pong move so far so good. Teddy's done nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys brought in Pong. I saw you talking about that this week, or at least you did, Timmy. It was you.
Someone's had him for 6 weeks like you should.
Okay, there you go.
Who brought in Teddy?
No. Timmy brought in Pong. Have you had Teddy?
Yeah. He's been on a tear.
Why?
He's been on a tear, has he?
Yeah, so
What's the
he's-
average?
So he shut the bed last week against the Bronx, but prior to that he averaged mid-90s for 5-6 weeks on the trot.
Really?
That's Teddy. Like he'd been in not the best NRL form, but said Supercoach translates differently quite often. So he was going good until last week. Anyway, boys, I did the unthinkable, went against everything I believe in Supercoach, and I paid over $1 million for Kalen Ponga this week, which it made me sick. But the Knights have a really good run home.
Is that the most you've spent on a play this season?
Ever?
Okay, ever.
It's a lot of bicky.
Wow, ever.
Yeah. I missed the boat.
You fucking mortgaged the house.
Yeah, I did.
You've sold off all of
Mortgaged
your
mum's house.
memorabilia.
Yeah.
You sell off your second place
Yeah.
from a couple of years ago.
That was a full
What
pass.
was the prize at the
just
start
quick-
of the year? Was it
I
$5 grand?
got to quickly do a clock check here for the P's and D's. We're at 36, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 36, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 36, 5.
So if you win overall Supercoach, you win $50K.
No, but I'm talking about your specific.
For us,
Did you have a prize?
Yeah, we threw up $5,000 courtesy of Blue Wealth Property.
Shout out to BWP.
Legends. And then Tony, who's the head honcho over there at Blue Wealth, he actually said if the person that wins is a NRL club member, he'll throw another $500.
Oh,
So,
Listen, I've got to bring it up. I've got to just be honest and just put it out there.
air your grievances.
Timmy, my brother is a bit of a fucking Supercoach whiz, right? He's fucking good. He's won our comps a couple of times. He is. I'll tell you his overall rank so that you can just think about him in a certain light.
We've got an opening up on beers and break-ins if you want to join me.
Yeah, I'm letting Tim go.
He's an SC Playbook sort of guy, though. Do you know what I mean? I don't want this to get messy.
you don't want to get in
this
between
to
two
get
guys,
ugly.
right? But he's a
Eddie, you've said it all.
Yeah.
He's a purist.
But he.
He doesn't follow T20 cricket either. He's a Test cricket follower.
No, he's basically he's of the opinion the guy that works for the telly and then goes out on his own and comes second that year might know what the fuck he's on about.
oh, fair call. What's
Your
his
words.
team? What's his rank?
I'll get you his rank right now. His rank is
Here we go. What are we going here? What are we doing here? What are we going?
Sub.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
5,254.
He's beaten you. Most people are, but he's beaten you as well.
He's beating you too.
No, he's not. I'm 5,005 or something. Shit, man. What's your brother's name?
5,005.
Something like that.
5,005.
I'm low 5,000s. Very low, though.
Were you lower than 5,254?
I want to say I'm 5,030 something.
Ooh, okay.
Let me...
I'm 6 on the dot.
Also, while we're doing it, get on me, Tobler. Camera on me. Our good friends at North Bondi Motorino, Clary and the gang, they sent us a bunch of lovely fucking shit. But all of this, there's a bunch. Hoodies, T-shirts on sale now. Not an ad. He's a friend, and we love supporting our friend. But go check out North Bondi Motorino. This is their new shit. Look at that. Just feel it, Ed. Feel it.
Beautiful. I tell you what might be fun next year is if Guru and Timmy versus you and me and my brother.
Supercoach.
Yeah.
No, I'm definitely doing Supercoach next year.
No, but you'll be horseshit.
No, I won't, dude. I'm good at Supercoach.
Fucking Tom picks guys off. Do they play for Manly?
How the fuck would you know? I haven't done it for like 5 years.
And when you did it, you were fucking awful.
No, I actually came second in my thing. I got to the
Are
final.
you aware that you need to try and make money?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, of course you do. I came second in my competition, lost to Alex Newby, this son of a bitch.
No, you didn't.
Tom-
You've never done a full season in your life.
Yes, I have.
You're
I
a
came
liar.
second.
Tom
I
definitely
lost.
owned Jamie Brewer when he's playing off the bench.
Yeah.
Boys, I just had an idea. and feel free to shoot me down, but we should do a draft comp next year and have a draft.
I mean,
That'd be good fun.
I'm in. I'll do a draft. I've never done. Oh, I did. We did one in
Deal
COVID.
in?
I didn't get it. Draft comp
We do a
next year.
draft next year?
There's a couple of things we need to commit to. Point one is Hello Sport with the help of my brother versus you two.
Yep.
Winner donates to charity. Like
Yep.
the loser donates to charity on behalf of the winner. And it's not going to be a fucking pissy little sum either. It's going to be substantial. It's going to mean something. And we're going to do a draft. And every single month, punters and dribblers, minimum, there will be a nerd out.
Oh yeah, we got to commit to one nerd out a month at
It'd
least.
be unreal if
One
we
every
could
4
catch
weeks.
Catch up for a nerd out and talk about our draft teams and where they're
That'd be
at.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
What about once every 3 weeks?
I'm free, boys. I'm
Once a
ready to
week.
go.
I'm free most Thursdays, boys.
Perfect.
Now listen, I also want to get Ruse Clues merch. Like I'm just already all about it. I want to get Ruse Clues branded up. I want to make it a whole fucking thing because
You know what I've been thinking about the whole
It's-
time? Is reanimating Blues Clues with Guru.
Well-
Looking for rugby league.
and Guru is the guy on Ruse Clues, and it's like where is like because there was the human person. I used to watch Blues Clues as like a much too old person. Like I was fucking because I'd be like this. I'm going for the clues here.
I'm going for gold.
Me and my sister, who was fucking in her
Talking Salt and Pepper.
significantly older than me. Dude, I can't even remember anymore. I just remember the guy who, was a bit how you going, but
Well, I think he turned out a bit heavy.
well, yeah, I actually think I heard that as well. I don't want to.
Okay, well...
Did he, Dave? Is there any Ruse? Was he okay? Is he above board? Well, I hope
Well,
you're
let's
right,
hope
Dave.
so. Let's hope it's...
Dave,
Was there a
apparently-
Talking Salt and Pepper?
I think there was a Talking Salt and Pepper. It sounds familiar. Dave watched Blues Clues unironically because he was so young. I watched it for the clues.
Purist.
I'm a
Purist,
purist. Yeah, I'm
So-
a purist, dude.
To change tack slightly, we were saying in the green room, gentlemen, that Freddie Fittler, Brad Fittler, Frederick Fittler, has been re-signed by the Blues. Thoughts, feelings, hopes, dreams?
I'll tell you what I was like the really selfish part of me was kind of looking forward to watching, which I think it will happen eventually, which I think will be content-wise unreal. Can you imagine when they decide to move off Brad Fittler and then 3 months later he has to show up to the Brad Fittler medal and hand it out?
Yeah.
I think that's going to be one of the most awkward moments in rugby
That'd be
league
tough.
history.
He may not come. He may just be out pruning alpacas or whatever he's up to. You know what I mean? He might, I'm taking this one off. Give me a year off.
Yeah, but I did not. I think it's time. I've spoken about it a million. Actually, we haven't really heard from you on the live stream about direction you think they should go.
I said before Origin 3, my stance hasn't changed, that I'm very surprised they reinstated him. To be
Who the
honest.
fuck else were you gone? That's I think where we were saying
seriously,
again.
like in the world of rugby league, the bloke has lost. Joey Manu repeats that 6 points. Thanks for coming. He's lost 3 of 4 series on the trot.
With some weird selections.
With some horrible selections. I love Freddie. We all love Freddie Fittler. He's one of the great larrikins.
I'm not going to stop loving him.
Correct. Well said. I'm not going to stop loving him, but I think the time has come. He's lost 3 of 4 in series that we should have won. This series we got dominated, went down 2-0. It's time, boys. Like, and look, I'm not even
when you're throwing up fucking, and with respect to the following names, Paul Gallen, Michael Ennis,
That
James
was the media.
Yeah, but that's
That was
the
the
media
media.
shit.
Where the fuck else are you going
can
though?
Well,
why isn't Joey getting his name thrown?
So, Joey,
Yeah,
Matty said he's not keen. Joey, yes, please.
Matty Johns is the number one.
But even you throw him blokes like,
Oh,
look,
good hit.
I'm not that keen on the idea of an NRL coach taking over Origin.
No,
It's too big a
neither.
job.
Yeah.
But if we're throwing names out there, Ricky Stewart and the Raiders
Are
gave
you
him
prepared to forego your club coach?
Tommy. No, but I'm just saying, you said names. Tommy, there's like Ricky, there's Michael Maguire. I want to throw his hat in the ring.
He's ringing the hat.
He's ringing the hat. Do what you want. He's a left field sort of bloke. You go Michael Maguire. I was keen on Desi Haslam before the Titans shit job, but there has to be coaches out there who could do this job.
We'll Bellamy in a couple of years.
Bellamy. Yes, please. Cheers. Thanks. I think Freddie's done his time.
What about this potentially? What about Freddie stays but we change his assistants? Or the selectors?
Well, I don't know. His change assistant's a bit of a cop-out. Oh, we'll keep the head coach, but we'll change. It's very Roosters vibes, isn't it? We'll keep Robbo.
Well, okay, what I mean by that is another...
Joey, 2 broken tackles.
Wow.
And,
Get fucked.
Please get it down. Please get it down, Joey.
He did. He got it down.
Yes!
Pushed off Brad.
We're
Pushed off
square. We're back to square row.
Oh, it's Thursday night, Chief. Settle down.
Oh,
Oh, he chiefed you. He just got chiefed.
You also got no tried.
Timmy just got chiefed with an inch of his life.
Flip that up.
Clip up Timmy getting chiefed.
Timmy got chiefed.
Oh, we need well, let's just see, actually, because if he scores here, then Guru got chiefed. Oh, no, he didn't score.
imagine Jason Saab doing you in defensively.
Do you boys
Don't come in here and start speaking to us. I mean, and it was also Vega, you fucking dog.
but also exactly.
Now I'm going to be tarnished as a racist the next 6 months.
Get the whole chief behaviour in here just get Timmy getting fucking dominated, please.
Are we even again?
You got chiefed, right?
No, you got
We've
my
fed
30s.
you. We've housed you. We've clothed you.
Fed ya,
We've drunk you.
and now you're getting chiefed, dude. Under the fucking.
I'll
under
give you
our
a
roof.
ruse clue. Manu didn't score, my friend. Unlucky.
Wrecked.
Oh,
my
that was
God,
great.
that was
So
fucking-
back to Origin quickly. Why isn't Joey Johns, of Joey Johns fame, not part of the coaching setup? It seems bizarre.
Because he's actually not really. Like, he's only a bit of an attacking coach. He's not part of... He's not wearing the colours day in, day out in terms of...
He's not a game plan guy.
I'm not convinced he's even an attacking coach.
He just gets down
I'm really
there.
not.
Yeah.
From when me and Matty were down at Blues training the other day, he wasn't involved at all. He stayed within about 3 metres squared on the field.
But that's confusing to me when you
So
have the
confusing.
greatest player in the history.
Why wouldn't you use his mind?
Correct.
Can I ask a question?
I'm
Could it be a
just like-
Freddie?
That's where
Could it
I
be a Freddie
question-
sour grapes? Like, hey, I'm better. I'm as good as Joey in attack. I should be in a more.
But aren't they best mates?
Look, I'm sure they're friends. I mean, they're definitely friends.
But that's where I question as well. You say, do we just get new assistant coaches? And that's all good and well. But like as much as I disagree with so many selections that Freddie made, I also disagree.
God, bro.
I also disagree with just so many in-game decisions Freddie made, e.g. Damien Cook at centre.
Yeah, that
EJ,
one was
like,
the worst, dude.
The big
That
one
was
for
the
me
worst.
is not starting fucking Cam Murray.
God.
E.G. Nico Hines on the bench.
Yeah, Isaiah Yeo
Burned
just
his-
playing first fucking, what is it called? First receiver for the entire game.
Go, Billy.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Fuck! Sorry.
Great time for me to come over the top, act like this game isn't even on, and go back to Origin. Okay? I'm just going to deflect in one of the great ways all time.
Just before you deflect,
Yeah, just hold. Fuck Origin for a second here. We're just getting fucked.
has
I don't wanna
finals
talk about
just
this.
slipped through your fingers?
Yes, it has.
Yeah, okay.
It's all over.
Well, we
Very,
just he's
very
not-
uncola.
No, we just got to
Very
beat Penrith
uncola.
now. That's all right. We just got to beat Penrith.
Tom.
I tell you who's got, like, so Billy Smith, we know his brother. I don't know Billy, but his brother, one of the hottest human beings you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
Yes, very good looking.
Hand in the air.
Snack.
Hand in the air.
Snack Central.
Hottest guy I know.
Right.
Can't play golf for shit. Hot as hell.
Honestly,
What was that?
That was
Hand-
bad.
hand in the air,
That was
Guru.
bad.
Bad.
That was bad.
hand in the air. That's it. It's all over.
Can I be gracious? I'm happy for Billy Smith.
Yeah.
Scott's boy. Tough time.
He's a Motorino
Yeah.
boy too.
He's a Motorino
Friend of
boy.
a friend.
Friend of a friend of a friend of a show. And, like, you know, he's had some tough injuries. I'm happy to see him do well. I don't know him. I wouldn't say g'day to him if I saw him. Maybe I would, but he wouldn't know the fuck's talking to him.
lot of Motorino chat being thrown around. Guru, I know I've seen you in Motorino hats.
Yeah.
Because he's a chook.
Well, I
Yeah.
caught up with Clary last week, a champion fella,
He's a
and
fantastic
as you
fella.
said, you don't know Billy, nor do I, but I drafted him this year, so he's been an integral part of the Flaming Milwaukee's this year, and I would go and say hello to him.
No, you're looking. I might, but I would be.
I'd feel uncomfortable. But
I'd feel
do it.
uncomfortable, but I'd do it. But again, shout out to North Bondi Motorino.
Yeah, so, look, I've always been a big fan too. So, 8 Chris Street, Kumar.
Yeah.
Trish Williams, don't open my mail.
There you go.
This result's actually been good for the Raiders.
Great.
They're on one of the great slides all
Yeah,
time.
great for the Raiders. I mean, I didn't think Manly were going to make the 8 anyway, so
Shut
take
up,
of it what you
Tim.
will.
But if you look at the 8 right now, right, would you say Sharks out, Knights in? And,
Yeah,
and everything else as is?
Yeah, Sharks have a tough draw, but they're still...
They've got a ton of a draw.
Yeah, I would say Knights in, Sharks out. Raiders to be...
Do the
close
Eels
space
get
for
back in, or are they done?
No.
I can Eels be right.
You reckon they'll get in?
Yeah,
For
I
who?
can in. I
For
think they'll
who?
finish 8th.
For who? So you got to lose Cowboys or Raiders, really.
Cows
Make the
might.
big call.
Are we all saying Sharks are dropping out?
100%.
Okay. So, yeah, it's Cows or... Unless you're taking Souths, but I don't think so.
South
I don't think so. South will rally.
I can't trust them. They might. They could.
I still think South's a chance for top 4.
But they're also a chance to drop out. They're in a weird position.
They're not going to drop out.
So they've got to buy, and
they've still got to buy.
They've got to buy, and 3 games that they should win comfortably.
Fuck a buy this time of the year is kind of nice.
And it's round 20. I don't think they'll drop a point on the run home. I think they can make the 8.
Could you imagine if you're a team and your last round bye and that got you into the finals?
Well, if you're Parramatta, you've got the bye in the last round, which means that
another bye, yeah.
if they finish 8th or whatever, God, it's going to be tough to verse Parramatta off a week off.
So basically,
that's going to be tough.
It basically now becomes Parramatta and Newcastle outside the 8 trying to get in. North Queensland, Cronulla, Canberra, South City to fall out.
Having a game, Billy Smith, boys.
No! What the fuck?
Go right to Manu.
Fuck!
Go
Yes,
right.
Sandon, that's it. Take it yourself.
Oh, great take.
Love that. Good footy.
Go, Ruben!
Go there. Take it to the house, Garrett.
Jeez, Rubes can't be on many.
No, he's not on many.
Everyone's got him.
Is Kroger the best 9 in the comp?
Yeah, comfortably.
Croker.
Yeah.
Let me ask a different question. Is Croker the best non-9 to be a great 9 in the comp?
Great.
Have you met Phoenix?
Phoenix
has been on
Just,
fire.
has a player looked like more? You also got a bit of DCE in you as well. You look like more fucking rugby league
Bit
players.
more hair, though.
I get a lot of early DCE.
Yeah, you're rookie DCE, your current day Phoenix Crossland, your current day Zach Hosking, your current day other guy in the Penrith side who I can't remember who's blonde.
Lindsay Smith.
Yeah.
Is it, Tom, that people that just absolutely gag rugby league start looking the same?
Maybe, much like when people look like their own pets and shit.
Exactly right.
Potentially.
Do you start to look like the Supercoach players you own?
Do you own them? Do you own Phoenix?
I have had people tell me recently that I look a bit like Tyrone Peachy, yes.
That'd be insulting to the Peachy name.
We have played fucking awfully. Fucking awful. Again, though,
what was the overs,
Matt
unders?
Lodge, 2.5. There we go. We're up to number 2. We need at least
Love
one
that.
more now. No, it's all right. We already
Does he know?
No,
we
we
got
already
24
gave it
minutes to
away.
go. Yeah, that's right. We'll just.
I don't think he had a choice in it, though. He's
No,
out
he
of
had to
control.
go. Kid's got to piss. I haven't even thought about a piss this whole game. Do you know what I mean? Like
he
I'm not
loves a
even
piss.
slightly holding it. But when we do a podcast,
I think he goes
though,
out to piss.
But when we do a podcast, I'm like 20 seconds in. I'm like, I got to piss.
You've been cutting our interviews short.
Not short. I've just had to sneak off for wee-wees. They're not sure. I'm not stopping the interview.
You know what I mean, mate.
Yeah.
Who's coming on the interview?
So we had Matt Rogers this week.
Or the Rat?
Yep, good. Oh,
Did you have him down here, or
that
was
was just a play. No, he had to do it as Zoom. Unfortunately, it wasn't.
He was at the Beer Footy and Food Festival the other day.
Yeah, it was after that.
Yeah, right.
I'll say this, Root. Off the back of the Zoom interview we did, I've never wanted to interview someone more in person.
Yeah. He's a fucking great. He was very interesting.
Unbelievable.
You talk about his old man?
Yes, like a little bit, but again, it was one of those things where
In the context of Origin, he did.
no, we absolutely did. But like the problem with the Zoom thing, or we're using Riverside actually, whatever. But the internet,
Jeez,
the
you're getting
internet yarn.
specific.
Well, I am. I'm letting them peek behind the fucking curtain. But there's like a couple of second delay, and there's quite a. You need quite a sincerity to have that sort of discussion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That sort of you lose behind a fucking camera or behind the screen a little bit.
I tell you what it made me sort of reflect on, though, is as content guys as we are, it would have been Christmas fucking Day every day of the week if we lived through the Supercoach, Super League Wars.
Would it ever? Yep.
It would have been unbelievable.
But also to have like if it was to happen now, you know what I mean? Where you can make content this easily.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
like
it would be.
If that happened now, it would be unfucking believable.
Because back then, like...
Go Rubes! Go Rubes!
Oh, get there! Fuck! Jesus Christ! Oh, fuck, I hate money. Oh.
What are you doing here? First tackle. Great.
Good God. Because back then, like, you used to get the two papers on a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And one would cover the NRL, one would cover the Super League, and they wouldn't mention each other.
So Rogers had played one game of NRL before the Supercoach thing hit.
Yeah.
He'd had one game in top grade. Like, that was it. And then it was like, oi, this is all happening. And he went from 40 grand a year to 250 grand a year.
It'd be like...
And then it became 5, didn't it?
You just had another front rower go down here.
No, so he was...
I'm going to get a call up soon.
So his final...
Georgie Rose 2.0.
We'd love to have you.
The final back and forth, the shakeout was 250,000.
And he was on 40 a game ago. It's just like, it's wild.
Can you imagine, you talk about like the content creation in 97 when Super League hit. Imagine...
How much fun would it have been?
Imagine Kerry Packer with Twitter.
Oh, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Kerry Packer with Twitter in there, like when World Series cricket hit, you go to News Corp and Super League in 97, the ARL.
Oh,
can you imagine some of these boys with Twitter? It'd be
Wait,
Gus
what are you going to
Gould.
do to Hamole, cunt? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Go and do it. Fuck around and find out. Sorry, Timmy. I just
No, you're right, mate. You're
I had
right.
to pretend like I was part of the melee.
It was funny, though, because Matt was saying that... So they played the Perth Western Reds, and instead of going to the change rooms, they got herded onto the bus, went to a 5-star hotel, which was very unlike the times. They were usually in like motor lodges and shit. Gets a huge contract put in front of him. If you sign now, you get a 20 grand bonus. So he signs. Anyway, his dad finds out he's fucking ropeable. So then they start meeting up with ARU heads and fucking Super League heads and all this sort of shit. They went out for lunch, and
Great.
The old man goes, "We want 250,000 a year," and they look at each other for a second. They go, "Done." And apparently, the old man was ropeable for the rest of the day because he was like, "We could have asked for 500. We could have asked for 500."
They just agreed to it like that.
Like, what a time to be alive.
Because, you know, like, his old man, like, if you talk to people at the time, they say he should have been an immortal without a doubt.
Well, that's
And
what Matty
he said a
said.
similar
Who's
thing,
heavily
yeah.
biased, obviously.
But sure, but
But you
like,
talk to respectable people from that time, and they all say that he's the best mover they've ever seen.
yeah, which is crazy, right? Like, it's funny. Like, there'd be the immortals that have slipped through the cracks.
Who we got? Who are we talking about?
Stevie Rogers.
Steve Rogers.
Oh, yeah.
Sludge.
He also said, Matty, and again, we're giving away everything that's on the fucking potty, but, you know.
It's already out, Tom.
Well, it is on SEN, but the full potty out Sunday on Hello Sport podcast on YouTube.
Shout out to SEN.
Shout out to SEN. We love SEN. We wouldn't do interviews without him. But he said that he wouldn't have fucking played rugby league at all if rugby union was professional, or even if club rugby paid him. So he was an Australian schoolboys rugby union player, and when he finished, or when he was like coming out, he was like, "Oh, they all say there's no money in rugby union, but I'll just like, surely that's a bit of fucking, you know, how you going? There's a bit of bloody Roosters action under the table." Goes to the clubs and like, "Oh no, we actually don't pay anyone." And he's like, "Oh fuck." And so then he had like someone who was like, took him to the Sharks and he fucking ripped. Yeah. But one game into your career to have Super League hit is just
Get a bounce.
Get a bounce.
Ruben Garrett
Get a
kicked
bounce.
it.
Oh, fuck off Tedesco.
Rubes kicked it.
I think so, yeah. Rubes kicked it out of the belly.
I said, everyone owns Rubes anyway. So it's not a massive dagger, but
Yeah.
it's not
but I mean,
wrong.
if you rested Manu though, like
that'd
be
suck. But
What's Manu on 60 with a try?
let's have a look.
Campbell Graham's going to do that in the first half.
Hey boys, I've got one for you two.
Yeah.
And I'm actually going to set a timer right now at 4 minutes. We're going to say go.
We're also a man down. Simply got sent off.
You're going to see if you piss in the next 4 minutes?
Yeah.
No,
I'm taking
we'll
it.
drop it to 2 because it's a rugby league nerd out, but it needs to be brought up.
Okay.
We're a cricket diehard. Went to day 4 at Lords. Nathan Lyon, God bless, legend, come out injured, and
40-20?
who hit it?
I want to say Kiri.
Probably Manu. Drew Hutchinson.
Drew Hutchison.
Probably Manu.
You know what? You look a bit like Drew as well. You got a bit of Drew Hutchison in you.
Did we just get 40-20 by Drew Hutchison?
Yeah, we did. That's tough, dude. That's tough.
Which question, mate?
Boys,
Yeah, fuck this game.
I was up at 3 a.m. in the morning, day 5 of the Ashes. Less said about it, the better, but I have it on good authority that you blokes put a curse on the Australian cricket team.
Mate.
Talk to me. You've got 3.5 minutes.
Okay,
to touch what
yeah,
it
I
takes.
can tell you.
I don't want to go longer because we're rugby league nerd now, but you've got 3.5 minutes.
We're the
to
only
defend yourself.
fucking cunts who put our nuts on the line and get up and, you know, live stream all goddamn night for them. And also, I'll tell you this,
Go,
Tim.
Joshy.
Wongy, yay!
Could be anything.
Should have had him any time. Just a Scots boy. Couple of Scots boys. We should have done a Scots boy bet. Billy
Scots
Smith,
boy bet.
fucking Wong. Should have done a Scots boy bet. We're
That's
fucking
the omen.
stupid. Yeah,
That's the omen.
and it is. That's the you fucking. That was the omen. 15.
Don't bash me when I'm down, bro.
Now, I think if you check the
Okay, so
tape,
do you want me to-
my same game multi last time I was with you was Angus Crichton to Billy Smith.
Yeah, I
It was a Scots
know.
boy bet.
And but he's got his 15-year reunion on Saturday, so that should have happened.
15.
Which is fucking edge.
Yeah.
What year were you?
Oh, wait. Tim, I'll answer the question.
Yeah, we'll
talk-
answer the
talk
question.
to us.
Can I start first, Eddie? So, I don't know if you've heard.
Before you throw shade about
No, I'm not
omens
throwing
as
shade.
well,
No,
about-
I'm not throwing shade. I was given an OAM a couple of weeks ago by Prime Minister of the nation.
Give me one early.
So I stayed up the entire night of the fifth day of the first test, basically buoying the boys, and many say that I got them over the line. Off the back of that elbow, gave me a fucking OAM.
Yeah, there's 10 million people doing that, and you came looking at the only one.
No, but I was the only one really doing it. Oh, they're checking it. Then the next test, second test, I stayed up the entire night, fifth day. We get the job done, OAM solidified. So I fucking have grinded my dick to the bone for this nation, getting them wins, helping them get wins. Some fucking random dickhead saying I've cursed the nation off the back of what are they? Like, what the fuck are they done?
I would ask a different question. I would ask a very, very different question.
Yeah.
So, Matty the water boy, who was summoned by Kemi to leave because
We were ripping on
he's a
him.
little bit sensitive and he didn't like the way it was going. And you can make your own, decisions, impressions on what that means about Kempi as a man.
Kempy needed a foot rub.
Well, Kempi's suckling at the bosom of New South Wales and doing quite well off it. And the fact he gets sensitive too easily is concerning for me. That's by the by.
He calls Matty out.
Yep.
Matty, the water boy, said a simple truth, and this is a fact, Tim, a fact.
Yeah.
At 1 a.m, there was 1,600 proud Australians getting around the boys, buoying the boys.
On the stream.
Rain turned.
I was one of those boys.
Rain separated the men from the boys, as it always does.
Is that a punch, boys?
What do we got here? Oh, Jakey's in.
Is that a
Jakey's
Burbo
in.
punch?
Yeah, Jakey,
Sure
get him,
not.
I think
Jakey.
it
You
might
do
have
something
been.
to a
Keep an eye on
fucking.
this.
You do something to a fucking Burbo. You
It's
got
a
to
Burbo
answer.
forearm, if nothing else. Watch this.
I love that, dude. Nothing gets Jakey. Like, Jakey's unflappable unless you fuck with his brother.
Now, boys, the last Nathan Brown to get in a fight was when he...
Oh! Yeah, you got to restart that clock. Oh, yeah, get him, Burbo. Fuck, I got too many. Oh, come on. Get him off. No, that's not 10. That's done, son. That's done.
10.
Fuck him off.
Get him off!
Fuck him off, Ashley
Get him
Klein.
Klein, make the right call.
You know what? If I was a Make-A-Wish kid and they're like, what do you want to do? I'd say, I want to shave Ashley Klein's head. That's all I want to do. I just want to sit down with a razor and shampoo and just shave it. I want to do.
Will you-
Yes!
Oh!
Yes! Fuck off, dickhead! Imagine if we came back from here. Nah, fuck off, mate. Get the fuck off. Yeah, go on. What are you going to do?
You should have gone to Manly, Nathan.
Yeah, you should have. If you came to Manly, I'd be singing a different song.
Should have gone to Manly, Nathan.
Look at that.
yeah.
That's as reckless as it gets.
That's a jawbreaker, to be fair.
Shout out to Burbo for giving him a nice elbow. Where's Jake? Yeah, Jake's not copping that shit.
Boys, that would be the biggest Nathan Brown hit since the slap on Trent Barrett.
Look at Jake. He's seen this. Look at Jake going, get off me, brother, cunt.
I can't believe that slap came 4 months after he retired.
Yeah, it's wild. You forget
To
how
his
young Nathan
teammate.
Brown was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So to bow your original question, Timmy.
Yeah, so we were on...
No, to bow it. Are you telling me that dragging 800 Australians through to the fucking close of the game at 3:30 in the morning, is that a curse?
Oh, he cursed the nation there, is what you're saying?
Is that what you're saying?
Firstly, I'm saying nothing. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm passing on
Shoot the
word.
messenger. I'm going to fucking...
What's more Australian than dragging 800 cunts through the fucking close at 3:30 in the morning? What's more Australian?
1,600 at midnight, Tim.
Boys, I'm passing on the message from your loyal punters and dribblers followers asking the questions if you curse the Australian cricket team. Don't
How
point
can
fingers
you-
at me.
Mate, listen, how can you be un-Australian with one of the great lifts all time.
Well, in the same way that Kempy cursed the Broncos last year, you blokes allegedly got up singing and dancing every time we did something good, then we'd lose a wicket the next ball. Is that
All right, let's go. 16 minutes to go. Let's not celebrate. Let's not celebrate. Let's not celebrate. One of the worst performances of the year. Let's not celebrate. Let's just get going.
Can you smell a flat track?
I'm going to fucking glass you in a second. I'm fucking getting threatened with... Oh, that's a great kick. Look, that's nice. That's nice.
Was there not a wicket lost every time you sung and danced?
No. So what you may not realise...
That is downhill skiing.
What the punter and the dribbler may not realise is that we're delayed.
Yeah.
So every time something
There's
happens...
actually 2 balls prior.
So we don't know what happens until it happens.
Yeah, right,
so how can you curse?
That's actually true. It's already happened by the time we celebrate and do anything.
I'm passing on the message, boys.
I'm just letting you know.
I'm not throwing allegations.
The reality is that it's already happened before we've done anything. So those people looking to fucking, shit on us, they're full of shit.
Well, boys, the dribblers have asked. The question's been laid. The response has been given. We'll leave it to them in the chat.
Boys, are you a sniff here?
I was saying when I was like, oh, okay, 10 in the bin. You have Simply back on. There are crazier things.
Down by 14.
Crazier things.
Maths,
crazier things. Crazier things.
We're down by 14.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm not a math guy, Guru.
Three scoring opportunities required.
Yeah.
What are you making of your side?
Jamie Lyon 8-point try wouldn't go astray here.
When was the last time they gave out an 8-point try?
Oh, they've given a few out. Not this year, I don't think.
Was Jamie Lyon an 8-pointer? It was, wasn't it, in the grand final?
They haven't given out one for a while. When was the last penalty try?
Mate, an 8-point try?
I don't know if we had an 8-point try. No, we haven't had an 8-point try in the grand final. And not a winning grand final.
I'm just trying to think of Vince. Did who Geordie Rapana collect in the corner with his elbow? Was that an 8-point try?
Take your pick.
Wait, or is it? Has Tapau been dropped from the Broncos?
Yes, he's been suspended. Remember, I think it was manslaughter on Campbell Graham.
Oh, right. So he's not injured.
No, he's suspended. Remember, he ran into Campbell Graham with his knee at about Campbell's chin?
No, I only remember him splitting
Shouldn't have dropped his head.
Rapana's head open.
No, that was it was about 2 weeks ago now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because it's funny,
was
right?
Here, he'd have an aneurysm.
I have obviously PTSD every time I see him touch the ball, but he has been kind of a good signing for the Broncos. Full respect to him.
I said it on Bloke at the start of the year after he shared that video of throwing his hands up in the air when he didn't get the ball. I thought I would never sign him after that.
No, I know.
And he's done the complete opposite at Manly. He's been tremendous at Brisbane. He's
Oh
been
shit!
Right,
yeah, great, terrific. Come on, Ruben.
Make the tackle.
Come on, for
Do not give that ball to Joseph.
Come on.
Give it to anyone else.
Was it a line break?
Yeah.
If the Roosters are going to score, I don't want them to score. If they're going to score, give it to Joseph.
Come on, Joey.
Not Joseph.
I don't want him to score,
He's
but
on
if they're going to score, give it to Manu.
What's he on?
Score.
76.
Let's go, boys. D up.
Go,
D up.
Joey.
D up. Oi, work hard for your mate. Think about your role.
Yeah, let's lay
Think
it off.
about your role
Just
and work hard for your mate.
That's it. Score.
Work hard for your mate.
Joey, look for it. You just scored from dummy half, mate.
I think we've just hit our highest ever fucking concurrence here, boys, as well, for a stream ever, just in case. And working hard for your mate.
Drop.
What, the most viewers ever?
I think in 1.9. I don't know if we've ever had any more than 1.9 at one point.
All right. Let's have some fun.
Is it 1.9?
It was. It might have gone to 1.8 now, but I mean, it's fluctuating. That's like the stock market. That's not a knock on. He put his hand on the ball.
Manly's top scorer is on 37.
Who is it?
Kalatu and Cherry rank.
Off Timothy.
Boys, do you want to have a little Ruse Clues trivia between you three? I'm going to put my boy up against you two.
Okay, yeah. But, like, remember that you guys are a fucking full-blown nerd out. So, like, yeah.
It's 2-on-1. Make some more excuses.
Hang on, so how's this working?
It's going to be Tim versus you two. I'm going to put my boy up against you two. I'm going to ask you questions. I've got a theme and an idea of what I'm going to do.
Suoliti, over. Great.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
You got no finals to prepare for, so
let's do this.
Yeah.
You put Timmy up against us in rugby league, and I'll put Burma up against you in Titanic.
Jesus Christ, dude, that's gonna be tough for me. Oh well, okay. Like I'll go.
I'll keep him easy.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. That's good. I think that's good.
How you feel about Titanic? Because I do not feel good.
That's all right. Well, I don't. I mean, Listen, it's kind of slightly more. Like, I'm not a Titanic guy.
I've got a very good Titanic yarn. For
Okay,
you,
well, hold
boys.
on. Let's do it then. Let's do the fucking.
All right. Dior, can you keep count here? In fact, is that whiteboard on wheels?
We can.
Just go. Let's just
go?
rip it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What we're going to do is we're going to go through a little test of your knowledge as far as Clive Churchill medalists.
Okay, Dave, you might need to keep some score over there, bud.
Keep it recent.
Jeez.
No, just do it. Just do it.
NRL era.
Yeah, NRL. Yeah, we'll
yeah.
do the NRL era.
Yeah,
Okay?
because I was, you know.
Yeah, I don't want excuses.
Don't worry,
I
I
just
won't
want Clive Churchill medalists, okay? All right. So,
Brent Kite.
we're going to start. I think it's Ben Kite, isn't it?
It's Ben Kite. No, it's Ben Kite. It's Ben
All
Kite.
right, so I'm going to ask you, and your buzzers will be your names. First in best dressed. I'm just going to name the year,
Yep.
and you've got to tell me who the
Okay.
Clive Churchill was
Far out.
Yeah.
Pressure.
that year.
Yep.
2003.
Tom. Fucking the hooker.
3.
Luke Pritis.
Fuck, Tim, wake up, for fuck's sake.
Oh, it's far.
1-0.
There's also.
Okay,
Yeah, there's also.
shut up. Okay,
You can't answer
The
10 seconds
year-
after you buzz.
the year...
So, no, but does it come back to me?
No,
no,
you have to
No,
buzz.
it's just first in buzz.
Oh,
So
I
it's
see how
it's
it-
1-0.
I see how
Does it
playing
come back
now.
to
Yeah.
Titanic trivia?
No. He's doing his
No,
league
no.
thing first. We'll do Titanic.
Okay, the year is 2019.
Tama. Jack Whiten.
Jack Whiten, thank you. 1-1.
he's
Just
always
stuck
buzzed
in.
out.
I don't make the rules, I just enforce
Yeah,
them.
okay.
All right, the year
Tom
is...
got 24 seconds.
The year is 2009.
Tama. Fuck, one of the million Melbourne players.
Tom.
Billy Slater.
Billy Slater, well
Fuck
done.
you.
2-1. Love that.
You can't say your name and then think about it.
That's what he did, and that's why I didn't get Penrith.
I knew the name. I just didn't have.
Why can you have to
As
answer
soon
within
as you
2
say your
seconds?
name, I'm starting
You got to
5.
say that.
okay?
you got
No,
to
no.
say
What
the
about
second.
what about this? Say the name.
No.
Yeah.
Say the name.
Good.
Say
Say
the
the
name.
name. Say the name.
Okay.
Spot on.
Okay.
2-1, Tim's way. The year will be 1999.
Tom. Fuck. Lockyer. No. 99.
Say something. for
Kamali.
fuck's sake. Jesus.
Lazarus.
What's your answer?
Lazarus.
Wrong.
Kamali.
Yes.
You wake up over there. 2-all.
You know the name I had stuck in my head? Robbie Ross. I can't get Robbie out of my
2-all.
head.
It's first to 5. All right. The year is 2006.
Lockyer.
Webke.
Broncos.
Berrigan.
3-2.
Yes!
Berrigan.
Brother, I need something. From you.
Berrigan.
3-2 there. Yeah.
They
Cheers,
already
Perth.
guessed.
No, you say
he got it right. You gotta say the name.
guess. You buzzed out when you get it wrong.
You both guessed, bud.
Yeah, but if I fucking say it and you don't say it, I can keep saying names.
You know what? I think that's a valid point.
No,
I
no,
think
no,
you
no,
should
no.
You
should
both
buzz
get
it
it.
out.
No, that's right. It's still 3-2. You
No,
can't,
I think fair's fair.
Hold on.
You can't
No,
get
no.
it
If
wrong
you
and then
both-
go
you
guess.
get one answer. So it's
Okay,
2-all.
so you have to
Yeah,
say
that's
it.
why
We'll go
Stop.
back.
2-all.
Okay,
2-all.
okay,
2-all.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so hold on.
So it's 2-all.
Okay, right.
So if you say
You
an
get one
answer and it's
guess.
wrong, you're out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I think
out.
that's fair.
Like every
Yeah, if
trivia
you're
show.
out,
No,
yeah.
because you get buzzed out.
You don't just get to have unlimited guesses.
No.
Okay, so then if
You
I
name the
listen-
whole Broncos
okay,
side
no,
then.
you're right. So, but if I can just question it, if I say Webke, which is wrong,
You're
does
done.
how long does he now get to
No,
have
no,
an
no, no,
answer?
You
no.
fucked
We
up.
all
He's-
get an answer each.
Okay, I
Yeah.
gotcha.
What are you not getting?
Hence why I
No, no,
waited.
okay, I've got you. Okay,
Yeah, but if you two strike out, he's got time. He can get out his phone. I don't care.
okay.
No, you can't get his phone out. That's
Technically, it's 3-2, but I'll go 2-2.
2-2. Okay. All right. The year is 2000.
Lockyer.
Who said that? Jesus Christ. 3-2.
That was sharp. That was sharp.
That was sharp.
I'll
That was
pay
good.
that. That was good. That was good.
I was going to say Tallis.
Timmy, I probably can't say 2019 more than once, so I need you to shut up here, okay? Okay.
That was good.
Oh, shit, I've spilt some stuff on me, guys.
Are we ready for this?
Yep.
2016.
Jonathan Thurston.
Luke,
No, 2016.
I know
was
it.
15.
I know it.
2016.
I know it.
Go.
No.
I said something.
2016.
Can I give
No,
a clue?
no.
Okay, I know it.
I know
So
you
you're
know,
both
just said
out.
the wrong name.
You're both out.
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
don't say
If he gets it wrong, can we go again?
Yes. No.
Luke
no.
Lewis.
Yes! Yes!
Fortune.
Yes! Yes!
Yes! Yes!
That one hurts.
It was
Okay.
Bonus points for who should have
4-2.
got it.
He didn't get it.
Andrew Fafita.
Yeah, he should have got it.
Yeah, but I went to say Fafita, and I went to say Anderson.
I think I might have even screamed for feeder.
Sorry, mate. That was bad.
Okay.
What is it? Is it 4-2?
4-2.
It's 4-2.
It's 4-2.
Probably lucky it's not 5-2. So, Timmy, I really need you to dig deep
It's
here.
That one
5-2.
was bad.
I need you to dig real deep
Yeah.
here. Okay. I'm going to narrowly avoid all Manly premierships.
Yeah,
no
good-
shock
good
to
call.
anyone. You ready? I'm
Yep.
talking to you. Maddie's already fucked the bomb challenge for me. Don't mess this up. The year is 2010.
Hornby.
Oh my god.
Wrong. Think, dickhead.
I knew you were going to say that year. I didn't actually.
Oh, my God.
Darius Boyd.
Well done. Okay, we're back in it. 4-3.
I'm not that fast, obviously. I know them, but I'm not that fast. Right, let's go. 4-3. Let's go.
All right, 4-3.
I was sitting there going, this cunt's going to go 2010. I'm like, I
Very
have
slow.
zero idea who won that fucking year.
Okay.
4-3.
Right.
Now, Timmy, I'm going to take a big punt here. I need you to be quick here, okay? Because you will know this, but so will they. I need you to be fucking quick, okay?
Well, this sounds like you're fucking trying
Go.
to juice it up for your boy there.
Go.
The year is 2001.
Andrew Johnson.
Thank you. Okay. 4 apiece. We're back, baby.
We're back.
That was
back.
close.
That
was close.
He got it. He
That
got
was
it.
close.
He
All
got
right,
it.
we're going to Golden
Fuck,
Point.
This is one for the
This
ages.
is Benny Walker, 2003
This
areas.
is one for the ages.
Okay. The year is... The year is 2020.
Cameron Smith.
You're a fuckwit. You're a fucking idiot.
Okay, hold on. Now, 2020, Roosters.
He should have got it, but he didn't.
I'm going to say, hold on.
2020.
Hold on. Is it the Storm? Fuck! Storm. Hold on, Storm. Roosters won 19 and 18.
Billy.
Nah.
Hold on.
Wrong.
One guess.
Pappenhausen. Fuck! Yes! Yes! Yes!
We're too good.
I was so close to asking 2019 again.
I wanted you.
I wanted you to ask 2013 so bad.
Did Brad Parker score?
Hey guys, Brad Parker scored. Everyone look at the TV.
Fuck yeah, dude. We're the Rugby League Nerds. We are the nerds, dude. That's what you are. You're the...
What's the hammock quote?
That's an awful kid. What's...
You know, it looks
Which
like
one?
Hank Scorpio from...
Oh, yeah.
You got hammocks on 4th?
Hammocks on hammocks.
Fuck, that felt good to win.
Oh, you
right,
go down to
all
the
right.
hammock district on 6.
Random. Okay, I'm going to go random sports trivia here. Ready?
Righto.
Random sports trivia.
For all of us.
For all of us.
I'm not the sports guru.
Who won the 100 metres at the 2000 Olympic Games?
Men or women?
Man.
Maurice Green.
Bang. 1-0.
Surprised 8-year-old me didn't remember that. Next.
Who did Federer beat to win his first Grand Slam at Wimbledon?
Philippoussis.
Bang. 2-0.
Jesus.
Hello, sport.
Can't help but feel like you've had these conversations
No,
on the
dude.
podcast.
When the fuck would we have had these conversations?
Well, maybe in the 2 podcasts you do a week.
I'd say most Wednesdays, but anyway.
Righto, keep going. No, I like it. I like the chat.
Well, just I'm fucking on.
Uh,
Oh, hold on. Go. Set the jet boots. Set the fucking jet boots. Oh, that's an awful bounce. Fuck.
Okay, this is Rugby League 1. Who scored the second to last? Who scored the? No, this is niche. Who scored the third to last try for the Roosters in the 2013 Grand Final?
Michael Jennings.
That was the last. He scored the
The
last.
third to last.
to last.
Daniel Tupou.
Guerra.
Bang. 3-0.
What's third to last, mate?
Third last.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I mean, that was an awful... I'm with you. That was his fault.
That was shocking.
It was an awful way to fucking ask a question.
Well, how would you? What was
Third
to
last. Third last.
Third last.
Third to last. What? I put a 2 in there and it threw you.
Well,
Yes,
listen,
that connective to a different sentence tossed
it was
me a little
enough
bit.
for it to be confusing.
What? Too confusing.
I think so.
Okay.
Ask
Okay.
a different rugby league, non-manly.
Okay.
Okay.
be sport, it can be
Okay.
sport.
Okay.
I like sport.
What? Okay. What time did the greatest penis of all time, Matt? What is Matt Shervington's PB?
10:04.
You're out. Fuck.
All right, let's be smart here. What do you want?
I don't fucking know Matt Shervington's PB.
What? You don't know the lunchbox?
We don't
I
know
know
his
who
PB.
he is.
I
I
don't
know
know.
his PB.
I don't know. I certainly don't
We
know
know
his
who the
PB.
one-eyed monster
I know
is.
Usain Bolt's PB.
Yeah. There is, in fairness...
What's Usain
there's-
Bolt's PB?
Do you know it?
I'm going to...
Yeah.
What is it?
958.
You do it. Yeah, it's good.
Is that a point?
Yeah. Let's give it to him. Go, Brad!
Okay, 2-1.
I'm going to go...
2-1. 2-1.
Yeah, but the question's still up. I'm going to go 10-3.
I'll go, what'd you say?
10-4, 10-3.
10-1.
Bang.
There you
Take
go.
it. So put us in the
3-all.
lead. 3-all.
3-all.
I think it's... I don't even know if I'm on 3. I think I'm on 2.
Yeah, I think it's 3-2 our way. That's right.
Oh, yeah, right.
How'd you cunts
Was
get
that double
3?
points, that question?
It's not 3-2.
Well, we got Usain and we got...
Usain.
Usain was a
lunchbox.
cheat one, so you're 2.
Yeah, but you gave it to us then. You were
Okay,
close.
Eddie
No,
gave
no,
it to
no.
us.
Hang on. It was part of the same question. You don't get fucking double points for one question.
You
Guru
don't get
gave
double
you the
points for
first
asking
one in
two
the league
questions.
trivia.
No, he didn't. The first... What was the league one again?
The first one when you buzzed in and then
2-all,
waited
let's
10
do it.
seconds.
Oh, fuck off. I had Pritis nailed.
I think you also had him winning the 2016 Clive Churchill
Yeah,
too. I think you got away with that. But
Who won the 2008 Dally M?
Matt Orford.
Well done.
Stop it.
I'm back.
All for the Ox.
That was good. I'm actually upset. that
I've
I
trained
didn't
you
get
well.
that. Yeah, I'm upset by that.
Who? Okay, so what is it? 3-2.
3-2 our way. Should be 4-2, but we'll let it go.
Who did Joe replace Game 2 2005?
What was
Tom
that?
Barrett.
What was the question?
Bang.
It sounded like he said Joe Root, but he said who did
Oh, I
Joe
thought you
replace?
Who did Joe replace Game 2?
Oh, they said Jared Borea.
It was... He listened...
Oh, I'm going to throw it out there again. He replaced about 3 dudes, so controversial, but I'll let you have it. All right?
I
man.
genuinely thought you said Jared
Oh,
Borea.
you're taking that one off.
No,
us.
I'll let you have it. I just want it put out there that it's controversial.
Okay. Listen, I'm prepared to acknowledge that I don't remember exactly how it all went down. And that I knew I thought he was replacing Trent, but there was a couple of people in between Trent and Joey. Was that right? Is that...
Where
Oh,
is Ruben
high
Garrick?
tackle.
This is niche.
All right.
Super niche.
You do your Hello Sport, boys. I'm pretty fucked up sporting nerd as well, just along with rugby league. So hit us. Let's go. Give us an niche.
Feel free to show it at any point, okay?
Hey, I've just got Usain.
You are a sporting nerd, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a 2-part question. Name the people that Leighton Hewitt defeated in both his Grand Slam wins.
David
Marat
Nalbandian.
Safin.
And?
David Nalbandian.
David Nalbandian was one. He
Marat Safin.
got done by Safin at the Aussie Open 05 final.
What's that?
You said Nalbandian
said Safin,
and
Nalbandian.
Safin.
No,
so
I
you're
said
out.
I said Nalbandian.
Yeah.
He beat Nalbandian. He lost to Safin in 05 Oz Open.
Correct.
So he won Wimbledon and he won the US.
Sorry.
I thought you were putting your hand up to answer the question.
No way.
Nalbandian.
Go, Amole! Go!
If you ask,
Oh!
is that Ruben? No, it's not. Shit.
Stubby Cooler Canicola.
Jeez, Ruben got that ball quickly.
I'm almost time. I've got to time you out here.
Why do you have to time me out? I don't have a phone.
Yeah, he's out.
Fair enough. No, fair enough.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Take your time.
Stop timing him out, Eddie.
Well,
It's also hard when I've got you fuckers blaring in my ear.
so what's the score? What's the score?
Screaming. I mean, fuck. Sorry, I'm screaming at my
I think
team.
we're at 3-all, are we?
Timmy's having a crack at me.
This
for
to go.
screaming at a manly
This to
try.
go to 4-3.
Nalbandian, and I think it's probably...
Don't say anything.
I can't pick, can I?
I fucking know it.
It's
that's
so
a fucking
obvious.
offload. Yeah, it is. I've got it. Can I go? No, I can't. Can I?
You're out.
Can't.
I wish we had vents in here so we could
Now,
smoke.
I've still got a guess as well.
Yeah,
so if you've got two you
Yeah,
want to
that's
guess,
true.
send one my way.
That's true.
This is Chestnut Checkers.
You
here.
going to give Ruse Clues a guess?
I'll allow Rue to come in with the final answer for a point.
If he knows it. Garrick must have done something fucked to his shin. The shin pad he's got on, that's a disgusting kick. He's had 2 gross kicks now. We would be at 20. If he'd hit his last 2, it'd be 26-20. And with 47 seconds to go, glory could have happened. But obviously it took a red card for us to start scoring tries, so I'm not going to dwell on it.
I'm not happy about it, but Pete Sampras.
Bang.
Bang.
Was.
Got it.
4-3.
Well
I
done,
second guessed
Timmy.
myself the whole time, and I'm like, it's too obvious.
The only thing I wish was that you had more time.
Well, we established the rules at the start.
Well,
Time
no,
wasn't a
I
factor.
wanted
Okay,
No,
so it's
yeah.
4-3 first to 5. How many world championships did Mick Fanning win?
Tom, 3.
Bang. 4-all.
Sorry, dude, I'm a surfer.
I knew that as well.
You two have without a doubt spoke.
I knew that as well, but you two
How the
have...
fuck don't you know how many Mick... I don't need to have to do the potty to know how many Mick Fannings had. Plus,
Okay,
I don't know if you know
okay,
this, I'm a
okay.
surfer now.
All right.
I've got a wetsuit over there.
Please follow my surfing guru. page.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
watch you there,
I'm a surf guy now.
I was about to ask.
So it's 4-all?
It's 4-all.
That's a stitch up, right?
Shit, am I going to win 2 from 2?
You reckon that's a stitch up? That's outrageous.
They're just very, very biased questions.
Mate,
would have got that.
How are they biased?
You fucking cunts.
I've given rugby league questions as well. I could have gone fucking
Guru
niche
was
as
trying to
shit.
get you over the line the whole fucking time in rugby league. He was going to ask 2019 twice.
All right, 4 apiece.
Right, go.
Full time. Manly lose 26-16. Roosters win. Fuck that. Fuck
All right, I'll find one at you.
No.
No. You can tailor them to yourself.
I'm not telling you anything.
You can tailor them to yourself.
How am I telling?
I'm going to throw one out there
All
at
right,
you
go,
boys.
go.
You're a surfing expert.
Yeah.
How many has Sally Fitz won?
0.
0.
Bang. 5-4.
I'm a Sally Fitz guy.
Thank you. 5-4 to the boys.
No, fuck off.
Hey, you got to ask the questions. I asked one. Guru knows your surfing.
Here's a surfing question you'd have to be fucking good to get.
Yeah, hit us. Mark Okalupu.
In what year? In what year?
Fucking
2001.
93.
2000. 2099.
Bang. We win.
What's the question?
You started fucking...
Was Mark Okalupu actually who we think?
Okalupo, dude.
I was
Okalupo.
going to ask who won the 99 World Championship, and Oki's the answer.
Yeah, so I got it before you finished the question.
Well, no.
And then you added
I think
the
that's
year.
6-4 now.
Then you added the year after I'd already answered it, so that's 6-4.
no.
We're getting
I
into 13 plus areas.
Dude, look at Gordy's Tess Hassler. That's actually fucking hilarious. That is actually hilarious.
Oh, Timmy Sheens.
Oh, dude, this retro round's actually... Is fucking Fletch Gus?
Is that Tim Sheens or Wayne?
Wayne Ben.
Oh. I actually really love the retro round fucking...
Yeah, boys, I'm
pretty
pretty sure Fletch is dressed as
Gus.
Gus in that picture that Bellotti always puts my head on.
No, Jack Gibson.
No, Matty's
Nah,
Jack Gibson.
Yeah, sorry,
No,
Matty, yeah.
Yeah, I think... Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
It's good. It's very
true.
good.
The one of you hunched over.
That's great.
Jack Gibson, Greg's boy.
Is he?
Yep, greatest rugby league coach of all time.
Get fucking out of here.
Yeah.
Well, what about Wayne and what about Bellamy?
No, you heard me.
Is he
Jack
greatest
Gibson.
forever?
Timmy, this is for you specifically.
Eddie's fired up.
Yeah.
I've hit a nerve.
Yeah, you have. He's going to start punching
Who
on.
was the... Name the last team and the year to win the comp outside the top 4.
Tell me when you need me.
I've got it as well.
No, that's why I'm asking Timmy. He's
Last,
talked a lot of shit.
yeah, fair. Last team and year to win outside the top 4.
Tim, you should know this.
You should know it, Tim.
So,
Tim, you should know it.
was it 05 Tigers?
No, it wasn't.
They finished 4th and beat.
No, Tim.
Oh.
Timmy.
I'll allow Guru to come in and to seal the deal for you.
I want to say
Timmy,
the 95 Dogs.
Nice, mate.
There we go.
Well done.
There
Well
we
done.
go.
I didn't know it.
You're 10 years out.
Yeah.
Clive Churchill that day was your orange
Jimmy
shirt
Dimmick.
tonight. Jimmy Dimmick, one of the most underrated ever.
Jimmy Dimmick,
Jimmy
really?
Dimmick, yeah. He was a footballer, that
He was a weapon, that
kid
kid.
was a footballer. Absolute footballer. Can I get some genuine, honest rugby league opinion here on what happened to Manly tonight? I know there's some people like Roosters, but what do you think? And obviously we're distracted as fuck.
I didn't see shit from the 55th minute. I'm not going to lie.
Neither did I.
I didn't watch a lot.
I can't wait till Kempy says on Monday, what do you think of the back end of the game?
Yeah.
I say, well, Sally Fitz didn't win a surfing championship. I'll tell you that much for free, Kempy.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Well, fucking hell, that was funny. Well, listen, boys. Do we say goodbye and go and have a fucking...
I think we do.
Call her a day.
We call her a day. We go and sing a couple and play some pool and talk some shit.
I've got, boys, before we sign off,
Yeah.
a Rupert Titanic yarn for you.
Okay, go.
It's been in the works for a while. It's the most emasculating story I've got in my entire life. So I scoot over to... For me, basically my first overseas trip of my life. 2014 was the year. I'd been a year into uni. Spent my gap year saving up a bit of money. Went over to brother was playing with the Catalans at the time and did a Kentucky for about 23 days. Sick and sorry. Head down to my last leg, but I was going down to Perpignan in southern France. Stay with my brother. Went and watched Catalans play a game. And after the game, we had... So the week leading into it, I'd been on a Croatia sail for a week.
Phenomenal.
On a bender. Coming off 4 days in Budapest with a bunch of mates. Got through Croatia sail, sore. Bloody sore. Sick and sorry. Went down there, and we had Brent Webb's farewell. Former Kiwi fullback Brent Webb's farewell.
I remember Brent Webb well. He was a good player. Kick a player.
Gun. On the beaches of southern France, and boys, I was busted. Young, raw. And I said to my brother, this beautiful day, and this storm just rolls in over the beaches of Perpignan. And I said, fuck, I need to get to the car, and I just need to close my eyes for 20 minutes. We've all been there. And I went back, jumped in his car, got his keys, closed it, rain pouring down on the windscreen, and just this blur comes through the windscreen, and there was just these pink fucking board shorts, and I knew exactly what it was. It was Elliot Whitehead, who just signed from the Bradford Bulls, playing with the Catalans, and he was tearing it to pieces. So when he signed with the Raiders, I'm like, this dude's a gun. He's also a fucking menace. And he pulls the door open, he pulls me, get back out here, get back on the piss, come on, son. I'm in all sorts, boys. As I said, we've all been there. The next day, I fly out a fucking 30-hour flight back to Australia. And I get on the flight, and a bit like for yourself, Titanic's a real nostalgic movie for me. I'm not an aficionado of it, but just watched it a bunch of times when I was young.
Makes you feel good.
Is it Hans Zimmer? Hans Zimmer does the soundtrack, or whoever?
James Horner.
James Horner does.
Who actually died, unfortunately, in a light aircraft crash.
Bullshit. There you go.
That would have been some trivia that we could have used next week.
Yeah, that would have been real niche. So James Horner, one of the great soundtracks, and I'm not one to... So, hopped on the plane, and I'm like, Titanic was one of the options. Sweet. Put the Titanic on. We get about 30 minutes in, and I'm wedged in between these two people who had their little blindfolds on, lights off, falling asleep. I just start bawling my eyes.
Well, 30 minutes in.
30 minutes in. Nothing sad.
It's not even sad yet.
Nothing sad happened. And I'm just like a 19-year-old thinking I'm bulletproof. Just started bawling my eyes. Wasn't even sad. It was like I was that starved of like serotonin, endorphins, all those good shit that make you happy. Anyway,
but do you know what else? On flights, apparently something about the pressure and the altitude makes you more susceptible to just crying.
That had to be it. Anyway, I was on Dutch Airways, so the best-looking flight attendants on the planet. Shout out to Dutch Airways. This 11 out of 10 Dutch Airways flight attendant comes up to me and goes, I actually hit the button. She didn't come up to me. Can I get a tissue? She gives me a tissue.
Oh, my God, dude.
Mate, it was the worst.
Wipe it on your T-shirt. Get it together.
So basically the sight of Billy Zane 30 minutes in just did ya.
Billy Zane. The boat hadn't even fucking hit the iceberg.
They never left the dock.
It was in the dock still.
There.
They're counting tickets still.
This boat's leaving in 5 minutes.
Yeah, and Tim's like, fuck.
No, he's going to miss it. Don't let him miss it.
Give me a tissue.
Mate, four button presses later, this bloody flight attendant comes up to me and she just handed me the box. I'm like...
watching the
Mate,
pod.
I was gone, eh?
Dude,
I
no,
respect that.
I respect the shit out of that.
I don't even cry in movies, but this one just fucking got me, and I was like, Europe 1, Team 0.
Can I be honest, just in terms of like emotion, because I respect that. And also at altitude, Tim, as I said, apparently at altitude, tears flow more freely.
It's a known fact.
I didn't want to say this earlier because I didn't want it to detract from what was one of the great trivia battles of all time. But when I saw Jake of I Don't Get Angry fame go into fucking G Up for Ben, I almost started crying. I was like, it got me. And I was like, this is a dumb thing to get.
You know what it reminded me of?
It was a dumb. It made
It
me.
reminded
I've
me-
got
it
a brother.
reminded me- it reminded
I was like,
me-
I'd fucking do it for my brother too, but I wouldn't because I'm a pussy. But
It
like,
reminded me of a night in Newcastle with an Edward Simpson, a Thomas Birmingham, and a fucking
NRL roasty.
an NRL roasty.
yeah, it did.
Where Tom may have come into battle for his brother.
I did.
It was powerful
You
stuff.
did.
I did, but I was like, it was also kind of embarrassing. Like the guy was being a lippy fuck, but he was also like tiny. It wasn't.
So listen, what happened was, this is the God's honest truth, is that we'd had a couple of rums, we were playing a game of pool, we went to leave, and a guy lipped up. I lipped back, but I'm not a man for the. I'm not a man for the moment. I'm not a fighter, right? And I'm like,
Nor am I, mind you.
shit! Like this
No,
guy's
but
like,
you are.
This guy's into me.
You look for it.
Big brother Tom comes in.
don't look for
Big brother Tom comes in and just fucking folds this cunt into the gutter.
with a push, mind. Again, I'm not a fighter at all. But I.
Ben Crane,
But
Paul Gallen.
I felt like Ben Trebojevic in that moment.
Yeah, no, yeah. Listen, I was upset with the way the guy was talking to you, and that you were trying to get away from it, and he kept coming forward, and then we left, and Roasty was like, "Jesus Christ, we were just playing the pokies, and now we're all."
And then we woke up with some of the great head noise all time.
You want to talk about head noise? You wake up after that and you go, "Ooh." Anyway, that's not what I was saying. I was just saying that fucking Jake made me cry almost tonight, and I can understand where you were coming from, Timmy.
Is a roasty one of the greats?
Hey, Roasty's a phenomenal human being. Yeah. I'm a big
One
Roasty
of
man.
the fucking greats. A real community man as well. Like, just a man about parks.
Can I tell you a story about Roasty?
Please.
And I actually haven't told Roasty this, so shout out to him. I'm sure he'll be okay with it now. But you know, the running joke is that like me and Roasty have never been in the same room together. He looks more like me than I look like me. We finally, I think we met for the first time at Magic Round this year. We just never crossed paths.
Really?
Before. Yeah. And before
Was it like that
that
Spider-Man meme? You're like, hey.
that's exactly what it was like, yeah. But before that, funnily enough, I was with Sportsbet doing like a social media thing with them, and I got to the front door of Suncorp with them. We had to go in, and they said to me, "Fuck, we don't have a pass for you, but we've got Roasties. Just use his. You look like him." And I was like, "Yeah, all right, Matt." They were serious. They just handed me Roastie's thing, right? So if you have a look at that photo that was getting around social media from Magic Round of me and Roasty at the Caxton, I've got his ID, right?
Oh, right.
And I said to him that night, I said to him after that photo, I said, "Oh, mate, do you want this back?" And he goes, "Nah, I've got another one from somewhere else. You take it, have some fun with it." I went, "Okay, sweet, that's my green light." So I get into the stadium at Suncorp, and I look down at the thing, and it says access all areas. And I go, fuck it, let's see how close I can get.
This is nice.
This is nice. So I go in through all the back doors of Suncorp, and I think, how close can I get to the field? Anyway, fast forward 2 minutes later, I am standing at the tunnel next to Cameron Smith.
Oh, fuck.
With Roasty's pass, right? And a security guard comes up to me and goes, "Mate, what are you doing?" I said, "Oh, mate, I'm meant to be doing like some social media stuff here. I'm not sure where I'm meant to be, though. I was told to be at a tunnel. I'm not sure if this is the spot or not." And Cam Smith's standing there looking at me going, "The fuck is going on here?" And the guy goes, "Maybe you're at the next tunnel." And I went, "Yeah, maybe I am." So I walked down to the next tunnel, and I'm at like the corner post tunnel. Anyway, I walk out, and I'm standing on the grass. I'm watching the Canberra Raiders play. Seb Chris is 15 metres away from me defending at fullback.
Did you say good day? Seb.
I tried to. He's in my draft team, so shout out to him. And
I thought you
then,
were about to say watching Seb Chris play his 15th game.
and
Big
then
night for the
a
Durs.
security card comes up to me and goes, "Mate, what are you doing?" And I could tell I was in Barney Rubble, and I sort of went, "Oh, nothing." And then another security guard came up and said, "Oh, you all right, Guru?" And I sort of went, yeah, I'm good, mate." And then the original security guard, he got a call, so he walked away. The other bloke goes to me, "Mate, I'm a pretty big bloke in a bar Guru fan." And I went, "Oh, mate, I'll square up with you here. I've got Roasty's pass. I'm not meant to be here. I'm just seeing how close I can get." He goes, Sweet. Let's pretend you lost. I'll walk you across the dead ball line.
Oh, really?
So magic round during the Raiders game, I walk along the dead ball line. As I said, Raiders are defending their line, and I'm walking across the dead ball line. I get to the other end. The bloke goes, if you run over there and run up those stairs, you'll get away with this scot-free. I went good as gold. So I run up the stairs. I literally walk out of the stairs. I take 5 steps. And who do you reckon I literally run into? Roasty. I go, mate, this is like the ring from Lord of the Rings. You take this.
Too much.
I can't be trusted with that anymore. Or yours.
That's fucking hilarious. Isn't that good? I can't wait for Magic Round again next year. I just can't wait. I just can't wait to get back there. I want to go down there for the whole week leading up. I want to be there.
Shout out to my brother at home, Josh. He's coming with us next year. I'm dragging him.
Fucking oath, Josh. We'll see you there, and we'll see all you punters and dribblers on the next Rugby League Nerd Out. Thanks for coming, boys. Thanks for coming, Timmy, Guru.